now is in a very weird state. AI is little by little taking over. They are replacing programmers, they are replacing artists, and no matter which side
azur. 何か起きそう。あ、また来ちゃいましたか。ふふ、毎度。進みましょう。砂漠踏み込ませたりはしないわ。無駄なあがきをするな。あと少しだけ耐えて。無駄なあがきをするな。無駄なあがきをするな。溶けなさい。一致団結し、空を眺め気がする。正解を歩む。 夏の装いでも進みましょう。さばき再生のスピードが追いつかなくなるわね。我が命に従い。接続完了。再生のスピードが追いつかなくなるわね。よくわかんないけどやってやるよ。さばきは来たれる。
the fence you're on. There's no debating. There's no discussing. People are vehemently for it or vehemently against it. There seems to be very little common ground shared between both sides. And while I understand that as time goes on, AI is slowly going to consume more and more things, I also think that at present, with the current state, the current form that AI takes with regards to producing art and designs, it is far from being capable and competent enough to replace real, genuine, talented creators. So I'm in this weird middle ground where I'm kind of neutral because I see the benefits it can offer, but at the same time, with how limited it currently is, I also know that it doesn't produce high enough quality content to actually utilize fully. But this is where the fun starts. A couple days ago, I did a dedicated video on how Cygames were announcing that they had an AI-focused studio. And a lot of Umusume players were upset. Shortly after this, the Blue Archive producer stated the creative industry is facing an AI slot problem linking to consumer distrust. He stated, of course, they're going to react negatively. This is the article in specific. Recently, the use of generative AI has become more prominent in creative spaces, including game development, raising numerous questions about ethical and legal issues regarding the technology. In a New Year's interview with Game Mecca, Blue Archive producer Young-Ha Kim shed some light on how Nexon Games has been utilizing AI while also addressing worries about it negatively affecting authenticity in the creative industry and causing distrust among consumers. Nowadays, more and more game studios have been coming out with new titles that use AI-generated or AI-assisted assets, often sparking criticism among fan communities, with even some widely beloved and critically acclaimed games like Clair Obscur Expedition 33 becoming subject of debate, citing copyright infringement and soulless content. I mean, that's true. In some instances, like, you can look at a lot of AI art, like generative AI art, and you can tell that it does look very soulless. I think that's one of the issues that so many people, viewers, and players have with it. As some of the common criticisms within the industry, Kim explains that he understands these concerns, noting that the current issues with AI technology naturally impact how a game is received. Note that this is based on machine translation, so exact nuances should be taken with a grain of salt. First, we have the issue of AI slop, when reckless use of generative AI lowers the quality of the output. And I think you can find this anywhere over social media. You can literally search for, like, degenerate Lene from Wuthering Waves, and more than half of it, maybe 75% of it, is just AI, and you can immediately tell because of how lifeless and soulless it just looks. To use snacks as an example, even if the packaging looks appealing, if the actual amount of snacks inside it was reduced and the bag was filled with air, of course the consumers would react negatively. Furthermore, Kim mentions that consumers of more niche and subculture-oriented genres have higher expectations for authenticity of creativity. And that's true, especially when it comes to anime games, when it comes to culture degenerate gacha games, because people want time and effort to go into designing everything to be the pinnacle of what it can be, not just clicking a button and having it be generated in 20 seconds. However, he says that current transformer or diffusion-based models are merely simulators without any intent of personality behind them. So, if we entirely rely on them to produce results with a mere click, I believe it raises the question, can the creator's authenticity really be incorporated into that? When asked about whether AI would be able to completely replace human-made works in the near future, Kim says that while it could end up happening in the long run, based on the present, his answer is no. The core issue is that currently AI still cannot fully generate the level of output demanded in development environments. I believe it'll probably still fall short of expectations next year. However, it is undeniable that its utility as a tool is expanding. This is pretty much what I said. Right? He states that it currently cannot generate the level of output demanded in development environments. I stated that I don't think it can actually create a quality product at present, but that isn't to say that 2, 3, 5 years from now, it's not going to be able to. Just at the current state that we're in, the AI is not sophisticated enough to actually out-art a real, genuine, talented artist. The real human is just better at designing and making things look more genuine, more real, and less copy-pasted. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. When it comes to the use of AI within the company, Kim says that Nexon's Games IO division, the team behind Blue Archive and Project RX, have been actively applying AI-based technologies such as voice recognition and speech synthesis into their games and exploring potential applications. However, rather than abruptly transforming the entire organization around AI, we're taking a more practical approach of first identifying developers' needs and then developing technologies or providing services that are able to meet them in details. In one of his previous interviews, Kim also stated that Nexon...
Who is that? Vampire? No, Yukikaze. So she has a live 2D? No way! She has a live 2D.
Games.io had been using AI technology to support human developers and help minimize repetitive and time-consuming work. This is another thing that I've always stated, that I'm more than happy that AI can be used as a tool to actually make things easier and faster for people, as a tool, not as something to generate designs. Not yet, at the very least, because they're far from being capable of doing that. Apparently, this is to allow developers to dedicate more of their time to work that requires human creativity. See, for me, right there, that sounds like a win. That sounds good. And then, Stellar Blade Director says using AI will be essential for competing with overwhelming manpower of China and US developers. There really ain't nothing to compete with when it comes to US developers, trust me. China, on the other hand, man, they're killing it. They have so much prepared for the next couple years. It's unbelievable. During a national briefing on South Korea's 2026 economic growth strategy held on January 9th, Shift Up CEO and Stellar Blade director Kyung Tae Kim shared his views on AI, positioning it as an essential tool for going up against large companies like China on a global level. The briefing, overseen by South Korea's president, was attended by major government officials, with Kim representing the private sector among other prominent business owners. And honestly, there's no denying that AI is definitely going to be beneficial for companies, as long as it doesn't replace the individual passion and identity within the company. Commenting on the domestic game industry, Kim expressed a sense of crisis about China's overwhelming advantage when it comes to manpower and suggested the use of AI technology will be indispensable to overcoming this gap. I also want to point out here, though, that you don't necessarily need to keep up with China. You're a different country with a fraction of their total size, their total population. If you can push out one exceptional quality game in the time China pushes out 20 mediocre quality games, you're going to be better off. You're going to be having a better time. You're going to have a game that is received better and ultimately does better in the long term. You don't need to compete by reducing the quality of your work, which I'm not saying that AI is going to do. Note that this is based on machine translations. He explained that with about 80% of Shift Up's revenue coming from the overseas market, Chinese games are a formidable rival. We devote around 150 people to a single game, but China puts in it between 1,000 to 2,000. We lack the capacity to compete both in terms of quality and volume of content. According to Kim, the solution to this issue lies in adopting AI. He argues that widespread use of AI will not result in people losing their jobs, because competing with major industries like China and the US will require not only utilizing all available manpower, but also making everyone proficient in AI so that one person can perform the work of 100 people. Hui Young-chai, South Korea's Minister of Culture, Sports and Tourism, supported the stance, commenting some large game companies already possess their own AI technologies, and they're also designing programs to grow together with small and medium-sized studios. As Chai explains, the government will be working on financially supporting the shift to AI, with investments planned for 2026. So on the one hand, yeah, you can see that this is definitely going to be an issue, and you might not necessarily support it. That's totally fine. But on the other hand, they never here stated that they're going to use generative AI to take over the creative process. I know I've seen across social media people claiming that Shift Up or just abandoning all creativity, but at the same time, what it seems like they're doing is just utilizing the technology to help them get around probably tedious or arduous or time-consuming processes. And I feel like that's what AI is for. Like, technology as a whole has done nothing but benefit us by making our lives easier. And if that can happen with the gaming industry outside of China, then I'm all for it, as long as it doesn't replace real talent, and as long as it can push out quality whatever it's doing. If they're using it to help with the localization, if they're helping use it to process information, that, like, as long as it doesn't replace real talent, as long as it doesn't inhibit the game or make it inferior to what a real person would do, then fine. But again, at the end of the day, this is a really weird topic to be had, because it doesn't matter what opinion you have, neither side is going to be happy. You're for it, you're the enemy, you're against it, you're the enemy. Honestly, I always like to see things from both perspectives, so I can see the pros here, I can see the cons. I can see that there has been a shift in terms of what AI is being used for and how much more accepting AI has become. And a lot of YouTubers actually use AI. I know Mr. Beast uses AI for his thumbnails. I know that a lot of content creators use AI to help with their scripts, to either translate it better or to make it a little more nuanced. I know that there are content creators out there that use AI to help them with just general ideas for videos. Thankfully for me, I just review games based off of what I play. I react to stuff, and I just talk to the camera. So I don't really do the whole AI thing. And my thumbnails are typically just me making a face with the image of the topic over to the side and some text. That's about it. But it doesn't look like these companies are in agreement, and that's totally okay. I'm curious to see, though, how AI is going to influence the gacha genre moving into the future, especially over the next couple of years, because that is when the biggest shift is going to happen. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.
This is obviously fake. A 16 terabyte SSD for $110, sales way past too good to be Trueville, clear into you must have been trying to get ripped off-a-less. Or at least you would think that. For the average shopper, it is shockingly easy to run into scam products on the world's largest e-commerce platform. Look at this. A quick search for external SSD yields real, fake on the second line. But come on, Linus, you might say. No one would buy a 1-star rated product from OKQKOK, which is fair enough. But what about these ones with nice prices, dozens of positive reviews, and prime shipping? Fake, fake, fake. And yet, Amazon is somehow allowing these scammers to not only list their wares, but to achieve prominent positions in search results. What's going on over there, Jeffy? You too busy riding in your rocket to take care of your customers? I mean, maybe. But also know the process that these companies use to defraud both unsuspecting shoppers and Amazon themselves is surprisingly savvy. And kind of like draconian anti-cheat methods, cracking down on them could end up harming the legitimate sellers more than it harms the bad actors. Just like it would harm me to not tell you about our sponsor.
Build Redux. They make it easy to configure your new build with support guides to help along the way. They also offer competitive pricing as compared to building a PC yourself. Head to buildredux.com/Linus and start your new build today.
Let's open up with a look at our 2 attempts to play ourselves here. First up is a 2 terabyte USB 3.1 portable SSD from Lurkser that is $36.99. From the product page on Amazon, it says that its features are 3-inch hard drive and
the internet right now is in a very weird state. AI is little by little taking over. They are replacing programmers.
Oh, no video. Yes.
任務の報酬は
A brand new gacha game is right around the corner. This is a game that I've actually covered on numerous occasions. I've been very excited for, I think, for over a year now. This game has fantastic looking character models. It got super gooner in the trailer that we saw for it initially. And it has a confirmed release date for February 4th, 2026, which is just a couple weeks from today. Now, what kind of game is it? What kind of graphical style does it have? What kind of gameplay does it feature? Does it have 3D characters, chibi characters? Is the turn-based combat actually even fun? We're gonna go ahead and take a look at all of that and more right now. Additionally, there is an official trailer release for it. There has been a gameplay trailer release for it. I feel like a month ago we looked at that. It was an in-game gameplay trailer, but this is I guess an official confirmation of release trailer. Now, over on their website, there is the gameplay trailer. If you're interested in this, you can actually go ahead and find my reaction to the gameplay trailer. The characters look good. They're fully 3D. As you can tell, they're well defined, and they definitely focus on certain aspects of each individual character. And the trailer itself got very gooner. They're not really showing a whole lot of the goonery on their website. I'm guessing that's because they want to keep it PG-13. They do have pre-registration open right now. If you hit, I don't read Korean. I believe this says if you hit 100k, then you get the cute wand. And if you hit 70k, you'll get the 3,000 premium gems. I'm not sure if that's 1 10 pull or 2. I hope it's 2. I hope the actual rates for gacha are like 15 or 1600 for a 10 pull rather than 3,000. They're not shooting very high. They're looking for 100,000 pre-registrations, which is very low. I'd expect them to hit millions after everything I've seen. The first trailer looked absolutely fantastic. And going over to the Google Play page, you'll see that the in-game graphics are actually pretty cute. There are multiple different images uploaded, again, featuring fully three-dimensional characters. They're part of this like military force. So what you essentially do is employ a bunch of characters that run around looking like schoolgirls, and you command them. And I mean, some of them are packed. Look at this chick right here. I don't know if she's like a teacher or if she's a soldier in your army, or I don't really know anything about any of the characters, but apparently you stand by your loyal witches. And you can make your downtime with them very special with that blonde specifically, who happens to be this one that you get for free if we make it to 100,000. Now, we'll point out real quick, this is releasing into Korea on February 4th. It's not releasing globally on February 4th, unfortunately, but if you have any ability to get into Korean games, you're going to find no issue getting into this and probably enjoying this. It doesn't have a confirmed release date for global as far as I'm aware, but I am assuming an English version is in the works. If you click up here, the EN, or change the KO to EN, it turns everything completely into English. You'll see, never mind, that's 1 million, not 100,000. I thought it was 100,000. When I convert it back to KO, doesn't that look like 100,000? It looks like 100K. When you swap to English, it says 1 million. Okay, well, they've met 500,000, and at 1 million, you get the special reward SSR Elena. Oh, you're gonna make me yours, Captain? Well, aren't I super lucky? Yeah, so, I mean, she's a part of the Ajisai squad, Beauty and Brawn DPS. You're probably looking at this and you're thinking to yourself, wow, Stiggs, this actually kind of looks a little bit like Blue Archive. And yeah, this is essentially, from what I've seen and heard, this is essentially like a more adult version of Blue Archive with more 3D characters and potentially better combat. These are the witches, specifically the team that we're going to lead, are special forces who fight against Hellions. They wield a power that only manifesting girls who have not yet turned 20. Oh. So everyone here is 19 years and 364 days old or younger. That's interesting. So some of these are going to be kids, but some of them are going to be women too. So they're definitely targeting, they're throwing a wide net here to try to appeal as many people as possible. And you know what? That's okay. I get that. I'm fine with that. I'm a fan of hot waifus, so as long as there are options for hot women, I'm down to play. Through intense training at the academia, they fiercely battle Hellions on the front lines all over the world. And that's really all you need to know. And, oh my god, they had a lot of... Are those people up here? There are people at the top of the screen. I don't know if you can see up here, there's like a window, and there are people up against the window, like... Oh my god, like, you know they're super, I mean, like, look at this, come on. They know what they're doing. You know they know what they're doing, come on. Come on. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. They have an official announcement over on their, I don't know what this is, Naver? I don't know if that's like a Korean message board of sorts. Advance notice of Heaven Hell's official opening schedule. Hello, this is Heaven Hell's. Thank you to all the captains for your interest in Heaven's Hell. We would like to inform you the official launch and pre-download schedule for the Pretty Girl Team Tactical RPG Heaven Hells. Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Opening hours additional. So, okay, you can pre-register here. Their official website here. That the 4th of February. So this is just their official announcement for it. Okay, just in case you guys didn't believe them anywhere else, or on Reddit, or based off of what I was saying for whatever reason. Even though I'm incredibly trustworthy, then you should always trust everything I say. Also, I want to point out here, they have multiple different character preview trailers now, which means that we're gonna take a moment here and investigate. I am down. Okay, we have Elena, we have Azusa, and we have Kanoko. Let's.
Just a bite. Remember the steps, mate. Oh. Oh no.
You could be in a dollar store, a pharmacy, or maybe you just wandered a little too far from the vegetable aisle, and someone's gonna be trying to sell you an RGB keyboard or a gaming headset. And it turns out that even hardware stores these days have a pretty decent selection once you sift through all the cordless drills and lumber. So, if you're a father whose family was brainwashed by Big Power Tool into believing you wanted one of these for your last birthday, you might have some unused store credit to spend on a different kind of hardware.
Yes.
Which raises the question, what can you get from the local Home Desperate, or its online counterpart, to trick out your gaming setup? A lot, it turns out, if you're inventive. Inventive, like this totally original segue to our sponsor.
Ridge. They've recently launched some out-of-this-world NASA-branded wallets and key cases. One of the designs even glows in the dark. Can you do that? Check them out using the link in the description.
The most obvious PC-related items that you might expect to find are going to be desks and chairs, and you won't be disappointed. That is, unless you look a little closelier. They sell many different combos for one convenient price, like this 48-inch black computer desk and black plus pink massage recliner chair, but, well, there's no charitable way to put this, I'm afraid. So, yeah. These combos from Costway are seemingly all rebrands of Alibaba specials with gimmicks like headrest speakers and LED piping accents. Womp womp. Let's take a look at it. Oh, wow, I mean, that's kind of cool, but the fact that they edited out the brand name on the website is kind of telling. Oh, I was gonna say, it looks rather okay. Although it's a bit on kind of the smaller side compared to what you might think from the pictures. But then I touched it. It's not really an at a desk style chair. You can't even shove it around, but ooh, it's powered. All right, what are we looking at here? Ooh. Oh my God.
For real, for real.
A Reddit moderator just made a video directly speaking to and tugging on the heartstrings of the CEO of Reddit. He's making a big call to action after he had been stripped of his position as top mod on r/livestream fail. I'm kind of at a loss for words here. I can't believe what I just watched was genuine and not a skit. But this seems authentic. What you picture in your head when you hear the term Reddit mod is exactly what you are about to see unfold in the flesh. The reason this mod just lost his position is because he was promoting a scam on the subreddit that he was the top mod for, Livestream Fail. I made 2 videos covering this. It was the $1 Million Fan Show, which was paraded around as a $20 million reality television show for streamers' fans to sign up, and even paid entry into it to compete for, $20 million prize purse. Turns out the whole thing was a load of baloney. As it appears, everything has been wiped off the face of the planet. So some viewers paid money for actually nothing. They flushed it down the shitter, and agencies that brought this to streamers were left embarrassed. Most notably, Mythic Talent was the one that was named by some of the streamers as their agency that took them this deal, where seemingly no due diligence was done on behalf of Mythic to confirm whether or not this was even legitimate in the first place as a paid promotion. It was supposed to be an Amazon production, but clearly it was not an Amazon production, and it took 2 seconds of going to the website to deduce that this was fraudulent, but they took this deal before the website even existed. It's a whole mess. I've already covered all this. But Livestream Fail gets roped in because there was this inexplicable partnership that no one fully understood, where $1 Million Fan was in bed with Livestream Fail, and the top mod of Livestream Fail made a post on the subreddit pinning it to try and get more suckers into it. And now this is his response after being fundamentally fired from his free position of Reddit janitor.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform.
Oh my god. This is Reddit's Manhattan Project right now. The moderators are rising up against the CEO of Reddit.
This is too funny.
I'm actually at a loss for words. This couldn't be a more lame start to this video. The topic he's about to cover is how he believes Reddit mods don't have enough, elbow grease from the Reddit upper echelon, like Spez here, the CEO. He believes they should be entitled to, like, brand deals, talent managers, lawyers, and stuff, so that way they can better be utilized as Reddit moderators. I'm not even kidding, by the way. I'm not exaggerating. Like, these are points he was making in this video, and that's what he's talking about with deadly seriousness here. He talks about Reddit moderators like they're fucking G.I. Joe commandos. Man, please come back to reality. Like, I don't want anyone to harass this guy, so I'm not going to be, like, showing you his channel or anything like that, because, honestly, I kind of feel bad for him that he's put so much weight on his personal life into this position, which is just a thankless job. And it's not really a job, at least it should never be considered a job, because all he is doing is moderating a fucking subreddit as a volunteer janitor. I really thought this was a skit, and I'm still, a small part of me, on the copium here, is hoping that this is, like, satirical and not real, but I don't know, it feels genuine.
I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. Least of all, its moderators or the company.
You know, that's not really a good look to say the sole reason you pursued this path of heroism as a Reddit moderator is because you believed that it held so much power. So you're basically just saying that you were power hungry and wanted to take this spot so that way you could feel powerful. He believes that Reddit communities and specifically Reddit moderators hold a strong level of sway and power, and that's why he became one himself. That, I don't think, is a good look, man. It's not even coming from, like, a place of passion or something for communities. He is literally saying he did it because he wanted to be strong. Come on! I understand that Reddit communities, like Reddit as a whole, is a platform that does hold like legitimate influence over like conversations and topics and stuff like that. So by extension, moderators have a lot of ability to control narratives by hiding things or boosting things, and that is something that I've talked about in the past, and a lot of people have made mentions of many times. It's been a pretty big yapping point for a while. This is the quintessential Reddit mod mentality. You know the stereotype that exists of power-tripping Reddit mods? He is, in the first minute of this video, confirming that is exactly what drives him, is power. Like this small modicum of power that he was bestowed for the livestream fail subreddit. And it's... the level of self-importance is sickening.
In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators.
So here's the spoiler alert. He is going to be playing a sad song on the world's smallest violin about how he's been removed now as top mod of livestream fail because he was promoting a scam through that subreddit, which did ultimately result in people losing money. There were actual victims of the scam, so he has been removed of his position at the top of the food chain on livestream fail, and he is now putting a decent chunk of that blame on Reddit itself for not giving him the tools to avoid this from happening. Like at a certain point, there's like a brief moment of self-awareness, like this lightning bolt of self-awareness, where he's like, yeah, you know, it was a little fishy. But then he like immediately pushes it onto Reddit, like, but if Reddit had given me access to brand deals and lawyers, this probably wouldn't have happened. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a Reddit mod. Why would Reddit be giving you access to lawyers and brand deals and shit? That doesn't make sense.
First, I will go over the code of conduct action and why I was removed as the top moderator of r/livestreamfail. This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole.
It was your mistake, buddy! Fucking Spez wasn't behind you massaging your shoulders as you signed the deal with $1 Million Fan Show, which turned out to be a scam. He wasn't like the Sith Lord projecting into you, trying to convince you to go to the dark side to, you know, sell out livestream fail to get more people hooked on $1 Million Fan Show. It was not the CEO of Reddit that forced you to do that, and even if you did have access to lawyers and other brand deals, it wouldn't have prevented something like this from happening. You made the choice.
Here's what happened. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, you know, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content creators being
and got information on that, as well as getting one of the actual offers that Mythic was taking to the streamers. So I was very well familiarized with everything that was unfolding behind the scenes. And again, it doesn't take a super sleuth to go to their website and see that it's just fucking barnacles, man. One of their partners didn't even exist. There was no website and no business. Their about section was AI-generated mumbo-jumbo. Every single paragraph ended in triplets and also had the telltale sign of it's not this, it's this, over and over and over again. Their first image on their site was literally an AI-generated mansion, and he mentions that in this video, but then goes on to say shamelessly that there's no definitive proof that this was ever a scam in the first place. That's a wild statement. Why don't you ask the people who spent money on this how they feel? Do they feel like they got their money's worth? Did they get the product they paid for? I imagine not, because this event is not even potentially in the cards and doesn't seem like it ever was to begin with, man. Their socials are removed, the website is down, Amazon hasn't made a peep about it. From what I've heard, the agencies are pissed about this. All signs point to this being a scam. Like, any sane, sensible person would look at all of this evidence and reach the same conclusion that this was horseradish. I don't know why he's trying to present something otherwise now.
The only confirmed things that we have right now,
what people are able to opine on or not, like with deleted comments or deleted posts and stuff like that, where they can hide certain things or boost certain things. That's a bad thing. Everyone knows that it exists, and everyone knows that there is actual power in that. I don't think anyone actually disputes that.
I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. And how little, and it's Reddit, easy cool things that you want to do, and we
LSF, but I do not think a talent agency for mods
Boss PC.
芸術の力を味わいな。魚雷聖書。
All right, who's getting roasted today? I've done my staff, other influencers, I've even done you guys. Me?
That's right, we're flipping the script. Today, the employees will be roasting you and the rest of the leadership team.
What, like our home setups?
Yeah.
But, oh boy, I guess this is where we find out what you really think of us. This might be hard to watch.
Hard to watch? Everyone loves a good old-fashioned punching up. Or in your case, punching down.
That's like actually criminal.
It's clean, but it lacks Riz. You're like the head of Creator Warehouse. Cable manage.
All right, well, sit back, relax, and enjoy watching me get burned. And watch me burn this segue to our sponsor, MSI. Put on your A game thanks to their crystal clear 49-inch QD OLED monitor with its 0.03 grade-to-grade response time and 144 Hz refresh rate. You can check it out using our link in the video description.
Use their link, guys.
I'm Nolan, and my boss's boss is Colton, but it used to be Nick.
What's the hardest part of working with Colton?
Today, he disappeared halfway through the day. He just went home to work from home.
Would you say that you admire or fear your boss more?
I've never seen him get agitated at like somebody who he's managing. I've seen him get agitated about like outside sources.
Here in my garage, you know what I value more than baller setups?
Knowledge.
Chill ones.
Oh.
The chair, I had a $179 Amazon Basics chair that I bought.
Why?
What a hypocrite. He reviews chairs and this is what he uses.
You trust this guy?
I've got the Razer Viper Mini SC, which I love. I probably paid too much for it, but
yes, you did.
Great.
He used a $400 mouse to play Baldur's Gate 3. That's crazy.
Luke built it for me. Portico. The keys don't work, but it's pretty good.
Love that.
What do you think he uses that bin for? Splatoon?
What is the shmoo on the inside of his case?
Oh, Colton, you moved, which means you had the opportunity to clean it.
Those AIO cables look so old that they're gonna like burst and water damage his PC.
Why would you ever submit this to be shown off to someone?
His external hard drive is just sitting there. Like, it's not plugged in.
If this is actually like wood with an epoxy pour, that is sick.
Look at the design in the epoxy.
Oh yeah.
That's super cool.
Oh, bro.
I like the artisan keycap. Yeah. Oh, it's Eevee. That's cute. I love that.
Cute.
It's cool.
It's cute. Okay, yeah, we get it.
That's the only thing he has to be proud of this setup.
Yeah, well, let me show you 10 pictures of my keyboard that doesn't work properly.
Yeah.
That looks a little sad.
Yeah.
As like a computer desk chair.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I can't imagine sliding back and forth and then it go.
So it's only like, what, 20 steps if you want a game?
There's room, man. Move the speakers.
Is that not a box for cable?
Yeah, it sure is.
You're making good use of that thing.
Oh, come on, it's right there.
Like, just put it here.
There's not many cables, but you can see every one of them, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I give it a 6.5. It's nothing special, but it's good.
And I'm gonna give it a 6. I give it a legitimate 6.9. It's not a 7.
I'd give it a 6. The chair for me just ruins it way too much.
Our boss is James.
If I had to describe James in one word, it would be driven.
Extroverted.
Handsome. Wonderful. You're such a brown nose.
He's like randomly like freakishly athletic. You turn your back at a writer's quarterly get together and he's like doing a cartwheel and like a dive roll on the grass.
I don't know if James wants me to tell this story, but I still think it's really funny. And so I messaged him, I said, hey, I'm going to flex the last 15 minutes tomorrow. I will be going to the vet appointment to put down my cat. James replied, flex isn't allowed in such small increments. I believe it has to be an hour. Can you do an adjusted shift? And I said, okay, that works for me. The vet appointment to put down my cat. James replied, flex isn't allowed in such small increments. I believe it has to be an hour. Can you do an adjusted shift? And I said, okay, that works for me.
There are definitely days where like I can tell he's like more upset because he's just busy.
If I had to fight him, I fear him.
Yeah.
Like socially, I admire.
Ooh. Okay, I'm sensing a theme here.
like
Very
the
dark
color.
and moody.
Yeah.
That carpet though, so I definitely want to lie down on it. You know
Really?
what I mean? Oh yeah. Don't you?
Do you still want to lay on this carpet?
No, not anymore.
Is it just not against the wall?
No, he wants it on the carpet or something.
James is the kind of guy who cares about
Right.
scratching his floor.
I'm worried. I see the computer. I wonder if it's on the carpet on the bottom right.
Dude, again with the chair. James is someone who's all about like ergo and posture, and you have this.
No desk pad or mouse pad whatsoever is a little concerning to me.
His little fingerprints from the dust.
Is that a scale?
What is he measuring under his desk?
Why there though? Hey,
he's got a UPS.
let's go.
So that this could just blow out the picture. Okay, I get it. It's a bright light. James.
What is he playing?
Playing clean your goddamn desktop. Holy, probably 90% of this are Chrome links. You're a psycho.
What is this? Use a folder.
I guarantee you he sits at this desk maybe 1 hour a week.
Look in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, he hasn't even activated Windows.
For this monitor, this mouse is there's a mismatch here.
If it works, it works. You know.
You gotta stop defending people.
No. I'm saying it's goofy, but you know.
This is roasting our managers, and you're just like, yeah, I don't want to get fired, so great mouse.
He just doesn't care, unless he has to. Maybe he has to work from home for some reason.
We know
But
his
the rest of it, the home theater's
setup is
banging.
nice,
He's got the
I think he gets points
huge SVS sub.
Doesn't it look a little bit like it's from the bathroom of the club or something like that?
What do you rate his?
It's the lowest yet. I mean, there's no mouse pad. And the chair, I can't imagine sitting in that. It's a 4.8.
If you just switch the mouse out for almost anything else, I would probably bump it up a whole point.
I gotta go 5.
5?
Yeah, this is pretty bad. I think this is worse than Colton's.
I think this is 7.
This is Linus's. You can watch a million videos on this.
It's nice.
This is definitely the cleanest one.
Cleanest because he didn't assemble those.
Yeah.
I think the way he has the basement laid out is sick. A huge inspiration for my upgrade about putting all my machines in a server rack was because he had done it like 8 years ago in his old house. I love this vibe.
I mean, there's so much stupid stuff about this set. The fact that it's in another room, the fact that like maybe every 4 months we have to go over there and fix it for him.
Also has not activated Windows.
That's the Secret Labs chair we have at work that I hate with all my heart and soul. Sorry. I'm too short for it, and so my legs don't like bend around the seat, so it's not. Secret Labs don't cancel me.
We have this horrible culture here where nobody actually cable manages anything.
I edited the video where they set this up.
Yeah.
Rough.
Boss man, you made cable management products.
MCM, LTTstore.com.
This guy scrolls Facebook Marketplace as a hobby.
He scrolls it as a job. Every time I go into script review, he's like, oh, just wait. Have you seen this thing on Facebook Marketplace? I'm like, no, Linus, I have to work today.
Like you can't tell
Especially if
them.
you're hidden in behind the TV. I know that. It can be
Like this is mounted to the unit. Yeah.
What Linus did. What video did.
Yeah.
I will rate it the highest so far at a 8 because you spent too much money still. Because all the employees you had to hire to actually do this for you.
I'll give it a 9.
9?
We pour so much of our resources into it. Better be a 10.
Okay.
It's like a 7.
I would enjoy
It's clean, but it lacks Riz.
Our boss is Nick.
My boss's boss is Nick.
Working for Nick, he is
LTTstore.com.
This guy scrolls Facebook Marketplace as a hobby.
He scrolls it as a job. Every time I go into script review, he's like, oh, just wait. Have you seen this thing on Facebook Marketplace? I'm like, no, Linus, I have to work today.
Like you can't tell them.
especially if you're hidden in behind the TV. I know that. It can be
Like this is mounted to the unit. Yeah.
What Linus did. What video did.
Yeah.
I will rate it the highest so far at a 8 because you spent too much money still. Because all the employees you had to hire to actually do this for you.
I'll give it a 9.
9?
We pour so much of our resources into it. Better be a 10.
Okay.
It's like a 7.
I would enjoy
It's clean, but it lacks Riz.
Our boss is Nick.
My boss's boss is Nick.
Working for Nick, he is super hardworking in everything that he does, and making sure that we're able to launch all the products that we do.
Sometimes he's like missing MIA, but you know, Nick is just running around everywhere doing a lot of things for CW, LMG.
What's the thing about working with Nick that's the hardest?
Sometimes he shares a different perspective on things. There's some fashion projects like zip-off shorts. Like, he's like, oh my God, guys need these. And I'm like, I get it for the guys who go fishing, but maybe sometimes for the rest of the audience, I'm like, that might be something that we need to mull over a little bit more instead of like going for it.
The hardest part for me of working with Nick is convincing him he's wrong sometimes.
Wow, browsing the Reddit. So he really hates his mental health. Wait, how many of those are Excels? Actually, yeah, holy crap.
Nail clippers!
Well, he's got a pint glass. It's already up there for me.
I love it. I wonder what stream is he watching.
He's watching Virtual. That's pretty cool. You know, I give him points for that.
That looks a lot like a passport. Put it somewhere else.
Your first baby?
Oh, your
that's
baby's
cute.
first. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God.
Yeah, and doesn't the baby look like that meme as well? The
Brother, ew, you're like the head of Creator Warehouse. Cable manage.
Awesome.
This is gonna be a tripping hazard soon for the baby.
Oh yeah.
What is this duct tape on the headphone?
God, get yourself some new ones. No.
Hey, at least it's black.
I think the funniest thing is that all of our bosses are so goddamn cheap.
Seriously.
Halo 1 RGB thing.
The face of your demons.
Oh my God.
Dust
Yeah, it totally can, yeah.
These are the desks we have at work.
I bet you he got these desks for free.
100%.
Do a bit more cleaning, but he's a busy dad.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Totally fair.
Do you have to have it shining like that at an angle?
Get storage units and put all of your stuff in the drawer.
Ugly ass D-Brand skin on the laptop. D-Brand's got some good looking stuff, but I hate it.
This looks like the best chair out of the lot so far, even though it sucks.
So you do have storage, you just don't use it.
So he's got the Lululemon hat, because if it's not LTT, he's in Lululemon.
This one? Yeah. Oh, he's got a lot of, so many.
This is that like eyesight for him up here. That's what you see, so you just like don't notice this.
Take 2 seconds. Just tight.
Oh, so then like this is like the Zoom meeting background, right? Yeah, that looks good.
I'd rate this setup a 6.5.
7 out of 10 actually. Just based on the shelf here and the mess, those are easy fixes.
4.
Dang it.
To be fair, do you know what I'd rate my setup? Like a 3 or a 2. Like my setup sucks.
Dang.
I'm giving this a 7.
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
I think that, I like a livable, no, do you know what? I'm giving it a 6.5. Now that I think about it a little bit more.
Okay, Taryn.
A lot of cables.
Why does this give me like college vibes?
Super off-center monitor, super offset photo the other way.
Cable management is awful. That's the big takeaway from this, is that people just don't really give a fuck about their cable management at all.
Oh my God, Colin Potter's got goals?
Yeah, his goals are to cable manage his setup.
Yeah.
Holy crap, you can tell he's old. Holy, why do you proudly have this on display?
Is that a ruler underneath?
What are you measuring at your desk, Taryn?
That's Skype.
Yeah, that is Skype.
Why?
I have not seen one of these things in like forever, but I'm sure people in the comments will be like, oh, I use this on the regular. What are you talking about?
What is that, Wilson?
Gets a little bit annoyed, kicks the volleyball.
What is he kicking it at?
It's the wall.
If this power supply has its fan down, it's...
I'll give this one a 5.5.
Clean it up a bit, make it look a little bit more updated, not like from college.
Maybe a 6.5. I'll give him an extra half point.
A 5. Because it's not nothing centered. That's not centered.
Okay, sure. I'll go 6.
Our boss is Edsel.
What's it like to work for Edsel?
It's a very intense experience sometimes. I feel like as a general, everything here happens incredibly quickly.
How would you describe Edsel in one word?
Have you met a brick?
Yeah, solid guy.
To this day, I have not seen the man eat a full meal.
I can agree to that, yeah. I've never seen him eat anything.
Would you say that you admire or fear Edsel more?
Oh, definitely fear.
Are they the only two options?
By default, I'm like an anxious person.
I fear Nicole more than Ed.
Somebody has a thing for knives.
You walk into the editing tent, and all you hear was knives opening and closing.
Wow, that's a lot of super glue.
This man's just huffing glue and doing knife tricks at his desk all day.
There's a lot of clutter, but it's not like gross clutter. Like it's giving, he just uses his space a lot.
How high is he sitting? Like the bottom of that tall monitor is definitely cut off.
This second speaker placement, oh my god. It is centered like behind the monitor. Please.
I like the whole
Yeah, the setup's
greenery
nice.
up there, you know what I mean?
Oh. This is Vancouver after the big one.
Holy crap, he's missing his entire like back panel. Why did you even bother? Look at how bad this is!
Okay, so he does have a 3D printed GPU mount. So it is a little bit supported. That's good.
What would you rate this one? A 5. Oh, really? I'd go higher. I was gonna go 7. I can't see his chair.
Respect where it's due, he did not clean up the photo to try and look good.
That's true.
He just said, this is me, baby. I give it a 3.
Ooh, this gets like an 8.
What? Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, Colin got a 6.5 from me. He could tidy up a bit more.
Now, Nicole, what do you like so much about this? An 8's a pretty high score.
I want everything at my fingertips. This is practicality at its best.
My boss is Luke. He's kind of scary. Like he'll be like, cause he's so busy, he doesn't have time to like schedule some of this meetings. So he's like, come up to the conference room now. And I'm like, okay. And I go up, I'm like, oh no, am I in trouble? He's like, so how's it going? And I'm like, I both fear and respect him.
Man, the bezels on that right monitor are chonky.
This is like Linus setup, but with a soul.
Is this just someone who cleaned before taking the photos, though?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Also with the exact same wallpaper, like repeated, I don't know why that freaks me out.
Whoa.
Wait, the
What is
background's
this? This is
changed.
different. This is different.
I was hoping to find something to roast you for because we went pretty hard on our viewers in the roasting viewers setup. This looks good though.
It is nice.
Oh, also based. Can't even get that at Canada, so he definitely stole that from The Office.
Keyboard looks cute, and the artisan on the keyboard matches the desk pad and his PC, which is pretty cool.
Their setups really vibe with each other. Like if you go back and look at the backgrounds, they're both like green.
Matches the energy of the room. There's like the plant, there's the lamp.
I bet he can one-hand that water bottle, which is not easy.
If you want to do the one-hand challenge, go to ltgstore.com and pick yourself up a chunky spot.
It's legitimately difficult when that thing's full.
The power stance.
Who's that man?
So that's how I want my beard to be. It's just like hair, just all, like the extension all the way around, you know?
Is that crooked? Oh.
Orientation of the couch to the TV.
Yeah, it's not right.
Who sits like that?
And maybe it fit their space, but then they realized that there was the heater there, and they didn't. You can't put. You don't want to put your couch right in front of your electric heater.
That's like actually criminal.
I can definitely tell like where their priorities are. It's like gaming first, everything else second. Because they've even sacrificed their kitchen island for the PC setup.
It's the best yet.
Absolutely.
If you know you're not gonna go outside, this is fine. I'm still gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
I mean, this is like an 8.9 for me.
Yeah, oh, this is a 9 for sure.
8.5. Just because of like the thoughtfulness of the space and also just like the overall vibes being really cozy and comfy. Like, is it the most like super Instagrammable, like da-da-da-da?
Luke's setup is an 8.5 out of 10 for me.
Luke's setups just for the PCs is a 10 out of 10 for me. The couch and TV on its own, I would give it like a 4 out of 10.
Terran's, I think, shocked me the most. Just because CEO is maybe just a title, you expect like pristine desk. That cable management sucked.
I think my opinion of Terran has like changed quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but it is. I did not expect this from Terran.
Colton's I expected. Maybe we just don't know Terran enough.
Terran, do you want to go for lunch?
Damn it, I was gonna say the exact same thing.
No, I asked first.
No, me.
I can't believe they're my superiors. No, I'm joking. No. I don't think I would be able to guess it if I didn't see the name.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I would. Yeah, okay, I'd guess Edzo, yeah.
They all look like normal people's desks. And like
except for the one that's
except for
obviously not.
Linus's, yeah. But I already knew what Linus's looked like.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got us pretty good. But I will say, you forgot to give the people something very important. This segue to our sponsor.
Delete me. Are you fed up with all those scam calls?
Like, no, Randy, I don't want to buy a vacation package for 4, especially at 7 a.m. in the morning. I'd like to stay home, in bed, please. If you're ever wondering how your information got leaked in the first place, it's probably thanks to one of numerous data brokers. That's right, your personal information might be sold online without your permission. But don't worry, Delete Me is here to remove your data from hundreds of data broker websites. And they even have family plans. With their family account management, you can easily add family members, ensuring personalized protection for each one. Their privacy-first design means each family member gets their own data sheet, keeping their online footprint secure. And with simplified management, overseeing your family's privacy has never been easier. Take control of your privacy and reduce the risk of exposure, spam, and scam calls from folks like Randy. I don't like him. Check out Delete Me using the link in the description and use code LTT20 at checkout for 20% off.
If you guys liked this video, why not check out the one where Luke and I take shots at our staff? That's right, how the turntables have turned. Again.
What do they do?
We have roasted your worst setups, our best setups, and everything in between.
But today, we're taking aim squarely at those who have been obsessed the most over their computers.
Excuse me? Computers?
These computers have actually transcended being workstations or gaming computers. Today, we're looking at battle stations.
Roasting the folks with the most. That is, the most money and the most pride in their computational creations.
Yes! Oh yeah, here we go!
Oh no!
I don't believe this photo. Not wanting to only highlight those of you that have remortgaged your house for RGB lighting, we'll also be looking at battle stations that are priced down a little bit.
And we'll be doing all of it from this incredibly tiny battle station from Red Magic.
Huge thanks to Red Magic for sponsoring this video to show off their new Nova gaming tablet. Its 144Hz display is fed frames by the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 leading version that isn't just fast when you boot up a game, but continues to be fast thanks to this sick cooling system on the back that features a fan that spins it up to 20,000 RPM.
Now I know what you're thinking, that's probably heckin' loud. You got this? But even at max speed, you can barely hear it from the distance that you hold a tablet. As a bonus, the fan helps keep the tablet cool during fast charging, so you can get the most out of the included 80-watt fast charger.
Check out the Red Magic Nova gaming tablet at the link down below. To start, we're going to be taking a look at the absolute best battle stations of all time as decided by the community.
Dual 75-inch 4K TV computing? What?
That chair does not look comfortable.
This is the opposite of r/TV too high.
Bro is sitting on the floor.
No, actually the TV's mounted really low.
Yeah, but he's sitting on the floor.
This probably is cross-posted on like male living spaces.
I was just gonna say, this is that post that it's like, it doesn't take much to make a man happy.
Yeah.
There's no way that Buddy is reading text from that distance.
Also, did he clear a conference room to fill it with his battle station? What is this space?
You know what this actually reminds me of? I made this setup 13 years ago.
Oh my gosh, it's the same room. Like, what is this?
If his head is near the top of that chair.
It's the same room.
Is the space?
You know what this actually reminds me of? I made this setup 13 years ago.
Oh my gosh, it's the same room. Like, what is this?
If his head is near the top of that chair, it's probably in line with around. The ergonomics of this are actually maybe somewhat okay, other than the fact that his feet are just permanently out in front of him.
Probably sits cross-legged.
Oh, that's kind of sick, actually.
All right, in second place, the completely reasonable apartment setup.
Oh, hell yes.
That honestly just looks like some of the employee setup reviews that we've done.
I don't know what's better, the full ceiling height rack or the slippers that are just vibing there.
I like that he spent so much money on that server rack and so little on the monitors. Balance out what you're spending your money on. This table is trashed here.
And then their desktop speakers were like, value bin. The top comment is great idea. My wife would love this in the living room.
Yeah. Also, the couch right next to it. Are you really going to be enjoying whatever it is you're doing on the couch with a server rack next to you?
I was gonna say, like, you know, you can put your server rack in like another room,
Yeah.
like Linus did. But it's like, no, that's clearly what they're into. They want
wanna
to
show
work
it
on
off.
that. They want to spend time on it. I think it's sick.
Windows Mixed Reality. Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. The one person who invested in a Windows Mixed Reality headset.
All right, you want to look at the number one?
Yes.
68,000 upvotes over 7 years.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
I love it.
That's awesome.
That's actually kind of sick.
This is deserving of the number one spot.
You're making it work.
Do you think the ratchets are holding the desk together or just the hardware down?
I think they're holding down the back of the monitor to ensure that it doesn't just vibrate off of that desk when he's driving. And I think they might also be holding the table together, although it's hard to say.
Plays truck sim is the top comment. Please don't.
Do you think you could live on the road if you had an amazing gaming setup in a truck? Younger, not married, no kids, obviously.
7 years ago, no. Today with Starlink, maybe.
Maybe.
This is a sick setup.
This is very
Good
cool.
for you.
All right, here's a couple top upvoted ones from this month.
It looks like a render. I am slightly suspicious of this being real.
It's too perfect. Do you like any color in your life, by the way? Holy crap.
It's really nice as long as nobody ever touches it, nobody ever uses it.
The thing I don't like is that there's stuff in this photo that is like placed but is not usable in that position. Like that switch can't be charged there.
That start menu can't be touched there easily.
What does it look like tomorrow?
The one thing that I've got to take a bunch of points off for here is the monitor lamp. I freaking hate them. Andy, I don't want to talk about it right now. Our next one, my piece.
I like the theme over the last few years of people having separate racing sim setups.
Yes.
Instead of just like temporarily bolting on the wheel to your own desk. I do think it's better that way.
If you're already
you can
gonna go
afford
the
it.
mile to like buy a seat and a wheel, you might as well just
And
get a
if you've
monitor.
got the space, all that kind of stuff, yeah, for sure.
Damn, look at that chrome American flag.
I suspect they made it themselves too, which is like pretty cool.
I think a lot of what makes a good battle station is the space that it's in. So having the windows with the trees right there adds a lot of atmosphere.
I love that monitor arm solution. Just clipping it to the side of the desk, that's really smart.
What monitor? Oh, that monitor arm. I thought you were talking about the monitor sitting on top of a motherboard box.
Oh.
And I was like, okay.
Wait. That's a Catan box.
Oh, yeah.
In fairness, that's
Okay,
probably about the best use of a Catan box.
Whoa, what do you have against Catan? He's lost too many times.
How dare you see through me like that?
Absolutely fantastic setup.
Yeah, all right, Dark Blade 420.
Whoa! This is awesome.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love this.
Those speakers are crazy.
Those are nuts. On a computer setup, those are
That's
insane.
crazy.
They have the huge tower speakers, and they have the little ones right beside it.
You can configure them in stereo surround, and so they'll just add more sound volume.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on here, but nothing feels out of place. Like I like the 3D printing corner, and from across from it, there's it looks like a soldering iron. So he has enough table space to actually do projects.
Yeah.
He's got some retro camera collection going on.
Record player as
which
well.
Which is sick.
You collect things, but like very tastefully.
Yeah,
This
sick
looks
setup.
great.
Super cool.
Here, you need a headphone holder.
3D print it?
Get a headphone. Yeah, literally print yourself a headphone holder now. A work in progress forever.
I've never related to a sentence more in my entire life.
Hold on.
Left?
Did you buy 2 of those light bars?
It doesn't look as bad to me because it covers the entire monitor. It feels more integrated.
Like proportional color matching here is crazy. The white to the wood and that almost matching in every area is really cool.
Yeah.
I love the separate 10 key.
Put it on the right side.
I do think it should go on the right side.
I love this under desk mounted headphone amp. That is so cool.
I really like the wall of succulents in the back.
It tells everyone around you, I'm a functioning human being who can remember to put water in something once in a while. That's why I don't have any. Now I know what at least some of you are thinking. Those were pretty nice setups, but were they really battle stations? And you're not the only one, which is why the elitist of the mostest elite created their own subreddit called Ultimate Battle Stations.
Oh no.
Sometimes these poor folks even get made fun of for their opulence, with Rommel saying, I get shit for having more than 3 displays. They say it's overkill. Oh my goodness.
Whoa! Now this is what I'm talking about. That's a battle station.
Okay, whoa, I'm not even mad at the displays. How many fucking keyboards do you have?
This one feels to me like he wants a monitor for each of his tasks instead of realizing that you can actually use monitors for multiple.
Probably a Mac guy.
Part of me wants to think like, is this a day trader? That's the only time I've seen monitor setups like this that make sense. The problem for me though is they didn't go very vertical.
In fairness, if you're gonna go full opulence these days, monitors, not that opulent. You can get a 27-inch monitor for like 40, 50 bucks on Facebook Marketplace these days.
The color matching on them is horrendous to me.
So you got your main gaming in the middle, Subway Surfers on the right, Subway Surfers on the left, Minecraft Parkour on the top left. Okay, bottom left is Family Guy clips.
Top post ever on r/ultimate battle stations. Here we go. It's kind of gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very staged though.
Yes.
Those headphones are not plugged in. That is like building the cleanest computer and not having your front I/O hooked up.
This is just sick.
Oh, that's like a 42-inch or a 48-inch, by the way. Like,
And
that's
you
a
have those
big
vertical
monitor.
monitors on the side.
The wallpaper is a great choice for that background. Like overall, the aesthetic is very strong, very clean.
Why did these textured wall panels go out of fashion? I thought they were super cool.
I think it's just too many people did them, so they became kind of overdone, and everyone's like, I want to be unique.
Brother in Christ, you have that monitor, and then you have a Logitech C920. It looks comically small.
Nice setup.
Yeah, it's just clean. There's not much to roast on that other than the camera.
Why don't we have a look at some more practical setups from r/average battle stations?
Okay, well, wallpaper, 10 out of 10.
Okay, this is a little more average than I was expecting. That power strip on the floor. Brother, if the button is up and your feet are coming down, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh yeah, this is cute.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I really like, you know, you don't have the biggest desk. You want two monitors, so you have one just hang over the side. Very cool.
Yeah, you make it work, right?
Yeah.
Oh, not the dental pick.
Oh, that's the only thing worse than the nail clipper for me. You know those are disposable, right? This post, I'd like to think it's at least average. I predict that Luke is going to be ripping on this guy for only having one monitor and daring to call this a battle station.
Everyone deserves a second monitor.
Why?
You can get them for $10.
Sell me on two monitors if I'm someone who only has one.
Once you have two monitors, I feel like it's difficult to go back because you lose so much. If you're someone who games, even if you're in borderless window, your game will fill the one monitor that you have. I know very few gamers in this generation, sir, that are down with doing just one thing, so you're probably watching, you know, Subway Surfers or whatever on your
This is
side
ramping
monitor.
up in hostility as we go. I said sell me, and now you're threatening.
If you don't get them one.
Creative speakers.
Those look not great.
Whoa!
It looks really sick at nighttime.
That's actually really clean.
My latest setup.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Is that an actual car seat? With an actual towel over the butt, just like people put in their cars?
Scrap wood for the frame.
Oh, they did the same for their computer though.
Oh, the custom-made wooden cable management under the desk.
Oh yeah.
I very much enjoy the handyman aspects of this setup, I'll say that.
I like
I
the
also
controller mount.
love the controller
Yeah.
mount with two screws into a piece of wood. Oh my god, I'm on their desktop wallpaper.
Is that Jay's?
It kind of looks
The like
it.
a very young AI beautified Jay.
Got him. After using laptops for about 20 years, it's been so much fun building a gaming PC and flushing out my setup. It's fleshing out, but that's okay.
It's just like an average setup.
Magic cards on deck, ready to go, just in case a challenger approaches at any time.
They tried with cable management. They have like cable management sleeves.
The power brick hanging out of it, not my favorite thing, but man of culture, I love the footrest.
I'm not a big fan of the clear monitor holder.
Yeah.
Overall, it's a good setup though.
That being said, your computer looks cool.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh no. Our next section is we go lower. Welcome to r/pizza battle stations.
Yes! Have you never been here? You can't say you've never been here.
I don't think I've ever been there.
Really? I've absolutely been there.
Yeah! Oh no.
Where is that cable coming out of? Is that a sprinkler?
Oh gosh, it is.
What am I looking at?
I do appreciate that looking at this setup, they were like, yes, I need the ergonomics of the screen being higher.
What are the pliers on the ground for? And the slippers. You took them off to take the photo and you thought it fit the space better?
I don't know. Been using this setup for years.
That's not good.
Go get some free furniture.
You've got a $200 Bluetooth speaker. Dude, he's got like a $150 mouse. We should do a whole series of videos on budget allocation.
Yeah.
I would never shame someone for not having money, but I would shame someone for not having a lot of money and blowing all of it on a fancy Bluetooth speaker when you don't even have a desk.
Get a free keyboard.
Yeah.
Get a table you can put your knees under.
Yeah.
And you're doing fine.
Just moved into a new house.
See, like this one, at least they were like, I should be able to put my knees under the thing.
I give a little bit of grace to people that have moved. It takes a little while to get set up, and like, you don't want to buy temporary furniture, so you kind of make what you have work.
They had raid night. It's gaming night with the boys.
Sure.
They were in the middle of moving in and they were like, crap. It's an hour until I gotta be online. I'm gonna throw something together. I'm gonna use these sawhorses. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna do that, blah, 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 blah.
I am not liking this chair situation though.
What chair situation?
You'd be like sinking into this thing. It looks more like a hammock.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't believe this photo.
This looks staged.
Because the house is super clean.
Yeah.
All the products are super clean.
Yeah.
That's like a very solid small form factor PC down there.
This looks thoughtful enough that it might just not be fake.
I think it's real but temporary.
Buddy reinforced the box though. If he's just taking the picture, he could have just put out these little side flats to hold up the main flat. But see, there's a second non-lawnmower box inside to keep it from buckling.
Oh, there's no armrest on the left side.
That's one of those things where like, it's not actually missing the arm. It's missing 3 seconds of work to put the arm back on.
That mouse pad sucks. Get a better one.
Yeah.
LTTstore.com.
Yeah.
Home garage setup.
Oh, the bong right there.
Front and center, baby.
You went to massive bong, I went to feet shmoo. Yeah, that's the first thing I saw.
Oh, got the gun.
1911, probably airsoft.
If it's not, store it properly, please.
Who are these names that are crossed out now? Alicia?
Oh. No notes. Keep sending it.
Oh!
Do you see the second one?
Whoa, no I didn't. Wow. Wait, that's a laptop.
It is! Dude!
It's taped on?
That's crazy!
Tell me it's mounted more than that.
There's no way.
I love that this is permanent enough that they put an RGB strip across the back of the monitor for bias lighting.
I also love that they clearly are okay with taping things to the back of their monitor, but just dangled that USB off.
Behold my carpal tunnel syndrome inducing setup.
Wow. Reward yourself by getting a free table that you can put your legs under.
Bro literally games like this.
And it's not like you don't have the space.
It has to be a joke. It has to.
There's no way.
We need to do a better job with things like promoting Scrapyard Wars.
We got a better chair for free.
I think this has potential. I like the idea of portable gaming setups.
Yeah.
But you really need to make it that your legs have somewhere to go and that there is more mousing area.
You're never too old to be a game.
It's kind of sick.
That's crazy.
I don't think they're doing a ton of gaming on the all-in-one Fujitsu computer.
And that mouse and that mouse space. You have enough to go up and down.
Also, I love that we can tell that you're actually a boomer because you not only have paper, you got a printer.
Someone in the comments mentioning no IV bags. Imagine dropping the mouse and it falls down the stairs. All right, the last one in r/shitty battle stations. It belongs.
Oh, yeah.
I can't find a pattern with you.
So I like janky, ingenious solutions, and this is a great way to have
This
some
is
mousing
one of those
space.
things.
This is
Your knees are constantly schmooing against that drawer.
I would give them the benefit of the doubt if the whole thing had equivalent patina. But like, this bottom shelf is almost pristine.
Oh yeah.
And this
is
disgusting. So I think it's food and bodily things.
Oh, that's gross.
All right, too many fake ones. We got to get back to stuff that's, you know, maybe an actual battle station and not just karma farming. So these are people that weren't confident enough to post on r/battle stations, but do think that their setups are good.
How many of these subreddits exist?
There are too many of these subreddits.
What are you talking about? This is
The
sick.
grass wall, dude.
Dude, this is sick. Why were you not confident on battle stations?
This is probably one of the cooler ones we've seen.
I quite like this idea. They just need to commit to the plant wall and have other fake plants in it.
As far as couple setups go, I actually really like the vibe here.
They even took the time to like clearly touch something along the edge.
Back to basics.
That's not a basic mouse though. Colton, you're here. This is your mouse.
Well, it looks like it, yeah. Yep.
Basics my butt.
Wow, you spent a lot of money on arms.
The mic arm, I totally understand. The monitor one, I really don't feel like you got a lot of hype.
I don't like the texture of the paint, but that's not something
I was just gonna say, your paint job sucks. Who do you think you are, Colton? Oh. Is this Colton? They got Colton's mouse and they got Colton's paint quality. I was sent here. Too ridiculous for average battle stations, not enough nano leafs for battle stations. I like it.
Yep.
The curtains can go.
Oh gosh, can they ever.
Bro, is that a handbrake on the right? That's crazy.
In general, I give
you respect.
I like this setup.
All right, apparently we're going back to actual r/battle stations.
Oh! Dang.
Look at the view out of this place. Nice. I mean, you just doxed yourself, but like, that is a beautiful clock too.
That's a
crazy.
sick place to store that, though.
That's crazy.
Assuming you're like left-handed as well.
Phase 1, more decor to come.
Yeah, please get more decor. This wall's pretty boring.
Really good start though. You can see the vision.
The one cable.
Yeah, just route that along the monitor arm.
And I don't like that desk pad. I don't like the texture of it, but I also don't like that it's curling up the back left corner.
All right, moving on.
Well, this person's asking, how can I improve my station?
I'm sure we'll have some thoughts.
There's lots to like here.
And I love this frog in the rocking chair. This is some of the most tasteful vinyl figurine-ness that I think I have ever seen.
That's a fairly tall keyboard. I would get a wrist rest, and I would get a better mouse pad. Other than that, I honestly think this is pretty sick.
Oh, you just named yourself. You should delete this. We did find something to improve after all.
Greenery. Oh, because they used like the flares on r/battle station.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is, wow.
Is that one of those Elgato?
That's the Elgato Stream Deck Plus, I think.
That's
it's got
a really
the audio.
cool place to
Yeah,
mount that.
that's great.
I could hang out in this space. Dual purpose art/acoustic treatment. Super into that.
I thought that was Markiplier for a second.
Hi.
I like the vibe. I think the computer space does nothing for me.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can be mad that you don't have 2 monitors. There's nowhere to put it. This is fine. It's also, I think, an ultra wide. Leave me alone. Stop it.
I wasn't gonna say anything. You literally just projected, bro. Holy.
Took your advice. Uh-oh. Whose advice did you take? You're automatically gonna win over David with the Last of Us wallpaper.
I like it. I'm a fan. I wish I have the Thor's hammer from God of War Ragnarok, but I wish I had the axe. It's way cooler.
What's with this trend of people having clocks under their monitors?
That would be a nice way I don't have to check my phone, because if I check my phone, I'm gonna have messages, then I have to reply, and then all of a sudden I'm outside of my game. Whereas this, I can just quickly look and be back gaming.
I like the storage situation you have in the top left. I think that's really cool.
This is great.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good job taking whoever's advice you took.
Jury's still out, but man, you can't deny that view.
What view?
Oh, did they
and
have?
I will say again, the PlayStation looks good. I'm tired of these boring people just being like, oh, the Xbox is black and normal box is the best looking console. That's why no one bought it.
I'm not saying that the Xbox is better. The PlayStation sucks ass. It looks horrible.
No, it looks good. You didn't even notice it right away because it fits so well in this set.
Yeah, but now it sticks out like a goddamn sore thumb.
Nope, looks great.
It's pretty tasteful. Honestly, I don't feel like this is the best use of the space though. Like they've got all this extra space over here on the left, but everything's kind of crammed in here.
Dude, you have an overkill camera. That's crazy.
Leica? I think you got 2 Leicas.
No, I'm talking about their webcam.
I Leica you a lot.
Another subgenre is IKEA.
I like this. This used to be a cool thing that everyone did. You put up the boxes for your hardware. Why you need 2 GPUs, I don't know. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I like the pegboard.
Yeah, I like the controller holders over on the left.
What is it?
I think that's the stand.
This is so reflective.
Third monitor?
Yeah, in general, sick.
Yeah. Switchfoot.
Dude,
that's
there's
pretty cool.
a sign. That's pretty cool. Look at this lens.
Oh yeah.
Who are you creeping on, boy?
100 to 400, I think. Like, we'll sign your record if you stop taking photos of us.
There's like a little bit of like, you know, just shove that keyboard cable down the back there a little bit more.
RGB free is a tag, so like no RGB?
Is just having a laptop, is that cheating?
It probably has an RGB keyboard, so that's why it's closed.
Please include me.
I'm pretty sure I see a backlight on this keyboard. I could be wrong.
I think it's just the light.
Ew! Are those overlapping desk pads?
I think that's what that is. It might.
Just goes to show you, left-handed people can't be trusted.
Light side developer setup.
I enjoy this just because you are a rare shiny Pikachu. Because all the developers are into dark mode everything.
I was just gonna say.
I love the strategically positioned chair so that you can't see any of the cables by the computer.
That's funny. I thought you were gonna point out the garbage can right in front of the plug.
Nice, yeah, that too.
You're one of those grown-up people I've heard so much about.
Like, this is the most responsible adult that I will probably ever have any form of interaction.
Nice to meet you.
See you later.
I like the desk pad.
Oh, not. This is that bloody desk pad again.
Who wants felt desk pad?
Ew.
I get it looks good, but it feels awful.
Or even if it does feel good to you, it's not the best for tracking. Don't do that.
Custom loops?
Oh, custom loops.
That's exciting. What?
What's happening? I'm overwhelmed, Luke.
I love it. It is not what I want, but you go and you go hard.
I am a big fan of anything like kind of UV glow looking, and this is, for better or for worse, kind of my vibe. That mic is not where that goes. Also, I'm not a huge fan of just like ugly random boxes under it.
What do they game on? The only monitor that's eye level is the laptop.
Is this even for gaming? Or is this a hardcore audio setup?
It might be a music setup.
Because they've got that keyboard.
They have speakers like crazy. And that's a wall mount case, by the way, that they have not wall mounted.
Icy cool with the external radiator.
No. No. Put your radiator somewhere else. Hide it.
Sick setup.
Pretty cool to have an external radiator.
Okay, second monitor, please, God.
This is such a great computer.
That's beautiful. Got the pre-bent metal tubes.
I actually really dig those CPU runs. The traditional would be to do the right angles, but I actually really like the just like, they look like, make me think of like lightning bolts.
I think it's like because they also did both of them.
Yeah.
Like I think if they had one that was diagonal, it would look way out of place.
Yeah.
But they were just like, you know what? I'm gonna do both of them like this.
Finishing this off, here are some of Alex's personal favorites. I live in a van, and this is my battle station.
You boy.
Even though that's like posed, he's like, I need people who know how to play the guitar.
Yeah, is it there when you sleep? Like when you...
That's a night elf mohawk.
Nerd.
He's not gonna understand.
I've never played WoW.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think those are real plants.
You think so?
They look too branchy to be big.
They might not be alive. My mom needed to use my computer for her weekly book club Zoom. I don't think I'm getting it back.
That's sick.
That actually looks awesome.
I love how you can clearly see little bro's set up in the mirror. And he's just gaming
hard.
Like he is unfazed by the book club meeting.
Craziest redstone setup ever.
Don't forget about the VR controllers for book club.
Are those pedals or are they just footrests?
Oh, it's a flight sim. Because look, they have flight sim sticks.
Oh.
So it's clearly like foot pedal to help with steering and whatever.
Maybe a bit different than the norm here. I like this one.
I'm just a fan of people that have their tools organized.
Dude, you got a POG. Perfectly organized garage.
I always really enjoy it when people have like the craft areas next to their computer.
Yeah.
And this one is, their computer is next to their craft area. It's like the inversion, which is actually really cool.
They clearly are like a hands-on do stuff and then, okay, I got time to game. Oh, the whole thing looks like it's on wheels.
Oh yeah.
Paint your wall, brother. You put the work into taping it and mudding it and sanding it.
Last land before I'm a dad. I've actually seen this one before. This one's wholesome.
I love to just like making it work. Like this dude's mousepad is just like some picture from something.
These people look like they could work here.
Yeah.
This looks like a fun time, and even just the idea of like the last LAN party before having a kid.
I love it.
I'm a big fan of this.
Wholesome. Just like this wholesome segue to our sponsor. Throughout this whole video, Red Magic's Nova gaming tablet didn't complain once as we screen recorded locally thanks to its Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 leading version, as well as...
No one else stands close, you hear?
Braxian.
You stupid American.
What?
You stupid American.
For alligators, French?
As croissant.
It is croissant. Croissant.
It is pronounced.
It's a stinking gator, man. I mean, it's not for alligator, it's totodile. But, you know, it's still funny. I'm gonna get so many people in the comment section. You stupid American. It is not for alligator. It is... Anyway, what's cracking, guys? And welcome to some good old Pokemon memes. I'm that Eevee overlord at 9 gajillion billion. With even more Eevees on the way, I'm going to get even more powerful. But anyway, I got some good Pokemon memes here for you. If you like this kind of stuff, hit the like button, stick around, hit the subscribe, appreciate it. What on... A speed drill using string shot. Oh my god. Amazing compliment structure, to say the least. 10 out of 10. Excellent work out here. I don't know what to say. it's a bead drill using string shot.
Okata, there is only one Master Ball in Pokemon. Use it wisely. I suggest using it on a Pokemon that you want to add to your team but are hard to catch, like a Fearow or Tentacruel.
I don't know if that's quite that. You probably want to suggest a legendary one out there, Mr. Professor Orc, but that's a different thing. I wonder what you're playing. And my opponent, Crustle. Gee, I wonder what kind of trainer this guy's going to be. Who knows? What Pokemon should I bring to fight? I just saw someone say that the reason Lucario could eat chocolate and Lucario and the mystery of Mew is because it's a steel type and is therefore immune to poisoning. And I'm stunned by how plausible that is. That's... all right. I guess it would be a dog, and chocolate is bad for dogs and pets in general, but yeah, I guess if it's a steel type, I guess it's fine. This is why I have trust issues. You're looking for Team Plasma, right? Let's ride this Ferris wheel and see if we can spot them. First, I must tell you, I'm the king of Team Plasma. So now that you're locked in here with me, I have to admit, I'm evil. I'm part of an evil organization. I'm the king of Team Plasma. Crazy, I know. Just had some conversation like that. I just sat down. We got a little Eevee against the little Croak and baby doll eyes. And now attack and stop it. I love it. His attack is just like, I don't really want to do. You're just too cute. Just the cutest little Eevee that I ever did see. I mean, it would be super effective on me, all right? This is why we like Eevee. We stand Eevee. Oh, no. It's Blastoise. Don't play this game with me. It's Blastoise, please. Dog Trio! The freaking cannon's being... stop. It's Rattata. There's nothing else it could possibly be at that point. That is easily Rattata. Raikou! What happened to him? What? He got a nice mustache. I don't know, Voltorb. What else could it be at that point? I mean, it could be Electrode. It's just one execute. What happened to the rest? You crack them? Nido Queen. Okay. Chansey, of course, with the big old egg in the... Okay, right. All right, let's call it... It's, you know what? I don't know, man. It's a Pikachu. What is it? Nose packs. All right. Yeah, of course. What else would it be? It's so... Those are so... I'll never get any of them right. All right, Fennekin going to the classic Fox Snow, digging deep in there, and Braxton doing the same. And what are you looking at there, Lucario? Lucario, don't get any funny ideas. Oh, God, no. Help me, step bro. I'm stung or something. Oh, God. I mean, would Lucario just do the same thing? Would he have the same kind of animal instincts to dive into the snow? I don't know. It's probably more dog than fox. Point of view, you're playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. All right, use close combat. All right, hit Blissey up there. That's a lot of HP. Oh. Oh my God, that's a lot of damage. All right, it's so slow. Brother in Christ. Why is there? Oh my God, is it dead? Is it knocked out in one hit? It's gotta be, yeah, it's done. Wow, all that. Super effective. Holy, level 54 took out a level 95 Blissey. That's crazy. I don't even know if that was a crit or not. How would it possibly take it out with that many levels apart? That's insane work. So we got the cute little black cat, and it's an Umbreon that's just a big old floofing thing out there. Oh, it's a floofing thing. See, this is how Minda looks too when she gets all floofed up too. It's so cute when she gets all floofy. This is why we like the Void Cats. Oh, you finally got here. Yes, and I gathered a fairy team just to battle you. And wait, is that your battle theme? It's catchy. Oh, but our battle, it's just getting funky out there. I like how the Mawaile's just swanging it out there too. All right. Oh yeah. I mean, it is kind of funky. I ain't gonna lie. It is kind of jazzy and funky. You love to see it out there. I always admit, Pokemon has some of the best battle themes.
Hey, Eevee, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Like a worm pool?
No, a worm.
What's a worm? Is it like a worm pool?
No, they're totally different.
Then what's a worm?
What's a worm? Never mind.
This is such a woman question to ask out there, but do worms actually exist? But wait, yeah, there actually is an old Spearow car where they actually got a worm. I mean, but some of the old things out there, like there was elephants apparently somewhere out there. But you know what? I don't even know what to believe in Pokemon. How to evolve your Pokemon. A Houndour, just level up out there, all right. And all right, try to Growlithe with a Fire Stone and a Riolu with just some, what? Why would you do that bell thing? All right. That is ridiculous. Okay. What on earth is this? These people have too much free time for their pets. I'm not watching all that. That's way too much. Okay, that is way too much. Yeah, I guess that would get you max friendship. If you think I'm lying, please look into my eyes. Wait, what? What? I'm with you, Moltres. Like, wait, you don't even got your eyes open out there, man. Just got little weasel eyes. Open those things up, man. Let me see what's going on in there. Oh, Dawn and Serena, like, I cut my bangs too short. And then Ash got in there too. Okay. Ash looks kind of strange with his, he kind of looks very feminine with his bangs like that. All right, but hey, what a good man. Actual good dude.
Enrique, can we take it with us?
Doesn't look like a normal Ponyta. It'd be a regional form. I can kind of see a crossover between this. I mean, they pretty much almost are Pokemon, right? At that point. And they could level up with friendship. But it's literally perfect. We have a Charizard. It's a little derpy looking. And Charles Zod. What the heck? Why is he green? And Charleston Zodworth III. That is a very cursed Charizard. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore, but okay. I choose you, Magikarp, okay. All right, well, I mean, it's just out there. Oh, you a little overshot it there, but that's okay. You'll get a little closer. All right, you're really aiming that. Oh. All right, we got the Legend of Zelda music in here too. That's just giving me a nostalgia blast. But dang, yeah, that Magikarp wanted to be caught, man. It's like, no, take me instead. Are you winning, son? It just doesn't go through the door. I guess that is more lore accurate for a Pokemon using your head there, quite literally, to go and check out your son. All right, Rayquaza. What? Excuse you, Rayquaza? My boy? What happened? He's just spinning. Look at him go, Rayquaza goes spinning. Okay, well, he's having a good time, man. I guess that's Accelerator, whatever he's trying to use there. He's turned into a Beyblade. Rapid Spin, that would be the move. Pokemon Company coming up with terrestrial Pokemon.
Your reward will be great.
Okay.
Behold!
See, those are cool. I like the gems.
Whoopsie.
Oh.
Now behold.
The ring pop. Honestly, I get that terrestrial, whatever, is really good battle-wise. You can do all sorts of mix-up. It goes to every Pokemon, makes them viable. That's cool. However, I do wish that they actually did look cool like Mega Evolution does. You cannot tell me that a Persian with a ring pop on its head is anywhere near as cool as Charizard X or Y. I have two sides out here. Just a cute little seal, just bleh. And then Eve. Yeah. All right, fine. Spheal is so cute. It's just like the real seals. Oh my God, I can't even say the real words for actual animals. I only see Pokemon now. It's infecting me. Masquerado, no dirty thoughts. No dirty thoughts. And then a mud puddle out there. Oh God. That's a little bit literal. I mean, there are animals that actually do like dirt and stuff out there. I'd picture like Lechonk would like say this, no dirty thoughts, and then he would actually picture himself in mud and would get like kind of happy about that. Dunsparce use dig. Uh-oh. Maybe you shouldn't use that move on a bridge. I don't think Dunsparce is coming back, guys. I think I lost my Pokemon. Shout out to Pokemon Fit for making the worst possible plush of all time. Oh. I mean, yikes. Okay, I mean, what is it? What's that mouth for out there? So like it's so, oh dear God, that's a little curse. Okay, that's the Fortnite emote. I know that one out there. Yo, Mega Starmie hitting it though. She. I haven't gotten that one. Maybe it's because I haven't really been interested to play Fortnite in a while now. Ah yes, me, my girlfriend, and her $500 4-foot-tall's favorite streamer plushie. All right, the canary plush out there. I'm surprised that she would want a boyfriend after all that. I mean, she shows like some appreciation for you, sure. But I don't know, man. And that's gonna do it here for our little Pokemon meme session. I hope you guys have some good laughs. If you did, hey, check out my other videos, have some fun. Give Cheeto some love in the comment section. Tell him whatever it is that you want. And yeah, I'll see you beautiful sons and guns again in the next video.
We've solved the issue.
Don't worry, the new case has filters. It is designed so that you never have to do anything, because you're clearly not going to.
Look at this.
Oh, that's not even a dust bunny anymore. That's a dust rabbit.
See, we do have animals.
Stop. I don't think you've ever played video games. Why do you even have a 680?
We were at a LAN party in DuPont, Washington for Intel. They took me to the back room where they were building all these new PCs, and he said, "Do you want one?" I said, "Yes, please."
Time-honored family tradition of stealing computers from NCIX.
This has traveled very far.
From DuPont to
Ferries,
your house.
Cars.
I'm gonna tell you something. The top of your GPU is black.
I did know that at some point. And then I just thought it changed colors over time. We're saying goodbye?
Yes.
Right now?
Goodbye, BitPhoenix Prodigy. It just doesn't have enough air intake for modern GPUs. So, see you later, buddy.
One of the very first videos I did was how to build a PC in a BitPhoenix Prodigy case.
So then why don't you know how to build a PC?
Because that was like 15 years ago.
No, it wasn't. I started at NCIX.
What? No.
Yeah. Linus Media Group's only been for 10 years.
Already
How
then.
old do you think I am?
Very
old. Well, you're very old minus so there you go. Got it.
Hey, we were not telling people that. I am the very much younger sister.
Enough sadness about the crusty old PC. Let's meet the hot young new PC. This is not just made up of high quality, reliable components, but we actually pre-built and pre-tested this in a thermal chamber at 35 degrees for 3 days straight, running the heaviest loads that we could throw at it.
Aww.
If that didn't kill it, I don't think even you can.
Thanks, guys.
First things first, for our CPU, we chose a Core i5-13600K. Both Intel and AMD are kind of crushing it these days, but we have found that just due to maturity, Intel's a little bit more stable.
I feel like I owe Intel something, so I'm glad we're going with Intel.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. They also gave you your old PC. Whether anyone at Intel actually knew that happened or not,
We were also gonna keep that between us.
Now, regardless of Intel or AMD, one thing we were very particular about was we wanted a chip that had onboard graphics, because I wouldn't put it past you to destroy your dedicated graphics card, and we wanted to make sure that we had that as a fallback. It's actually a pretty nice perk, aside from being able to use QuickSync for video encoding or whatever else the case may be.
You're my fallback guy, so.
Rules number 1 and 2, I refer you to those.
I never agreed to those.
Is it written on the case somewhere? Like in blood?
But the rules?
Yeah, the rules.
Well, no, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea.
The rules
Yeah, we should
are there
laser
are
etch
no
it.
rules when it comes to family. That's the good thing about family.
Esther, what did you think of Linus and his pink hair when Yvonne first brought him home?
I thought I was very surprised that she liked a little punk kid with spiky pink hair and like ear piercings.
You don't get to be both the very younger sister and call me a punk kid. You know what? Why am I building this? You were just gonna let me keep doing this. You should be building the computer.
I never got the memo for
All right, there's your CPU.
All right.
Do you remember how to do this?
Probably not. It's been 15 years. we
It
just
has
talked
not
about.
been 15 years.
It was just a very long time ago. Does it go in this way?
Yeah. Yep, that was pretty good. You, wow, you lined it up. Excellent.
I remember having to use like thermal paste on here, but we're good. We don't need that.
We do.
Oh, we
That's
do?
good though. Good remembering.
See, I do remember things.
Now, in addition to the monitor, ASUS sent over some other components as well, starting with their B760 ITX Strix gaming board. Now, you might be wondering, really? A K-series chip with a B-series motherboard? You were wondering that, right?
I was definitely wondering.
Because K-series chips are for overclocking and B-series motherboards can't overclock. She's not gonna be overclocking. But what the K-series chip will still do compared to the non-K is turbo higher and turbo for longer. So when editing like Instagram pictures?
Nope, I don't even do that anymore. My kids will
Browse
be
Facebook.
doing this. Whatever, overclocking and...
No, they won't.
Oh, they
I
won't.
forbid it. That's rule number 4. No overclocking this thing. It's built for stability.
Esther, what was it like working with Linus at NCIX?
Oh, it was not fun. He's not a fun guy.
What?
Have you met him?
That's not very nice.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
tried
kidding.
to help you.
We did not cross paths very often.
Yeah.
You were like in a whole kind of separate building.
Occasionally, I would kind of try and get her to work a bit harder.
Occasionally. He didn't try very hard.
Okay,
I social media'd very hard, actually.
Did you? Because you developed a bit of like, I'm a girl and guys will do stuff for me attitude, I think.
I did not. This is not what we're doing now.
Let's talk about our memory.
We have lots of memories.
Yes, we have lots of memories, and you have 32 gigs of memories. These are
That's
not. Is that a show, Choosing Beggars?
I'm kidding.
You're getting 32 gigs of RAM, and it's not fast.
Lovely. I
It's-
love it slow.
It's slick.
Wait, no, don't. I did not mean it.
One of my favorite stories about her, I messaged her about her MSN profile name.
No, we're not talking about this.
Okay, so
You know,
she has.
there are certain things that we will keep. We're taking this to the grave.
I'm a.
No, Linus, seriously.
The last time around was my sister with all the dirt on me. Now it's me with all the dirt on my
This is what I
sister-in-law.
get for letting him come and live with us in our home.
Oh yeah, because that was your choice, because you wanted me there.
Do you need any lunch?
I can
If
tell
you're
you
picking-
right now that she definitely wants free lunch. Other than her sister, Esther is the cheapest person, oh, and Luke, that I have ever met. I was into the tuna sandwich at the time, and Esther pipes in, can you get me a veggie sub? I've got my own can of tuna in my office.
No, this is not a true story.
This is a true story.
No, it's not.
I remember the time you made something though. Was it cookies? They were inedible. Didn't you substitute some critical ingredient?
No, I just forgot flour.
Right.
All right, then, it's on. We're telling all the stories today.
Okay, the point is, this memory, 4,800 megatransfers per second, it's DDR5, so it has some basic ECC functionality built into it, even if it's not, strictly speaking, ECC memory. And it's only 2 modules, which means we've only got a single stick per memory channel, which is good for stability. Darn it, no, you put the memory in.
Am I doing this right?
I'm not jumping in and helping you. No, you're good. Oh, don't break it. It didn't snap in because it
Oh.
not in right. So yeah, there you go.
That's the one though.
Yeah,
Guys,
sorry,
I'll get the lemongrass chicken without the lemongrass. I'll add the lemongrass after.
We were gonna do storage now. This is not what SSDs looked like when you built computers. The problem is that B-series motherboards do not support NVMe RAID. And we wanna run RAID 1 so that even if a drive dies, it just keeps on working. The ITX board that supports that, the Z-series board, is like $600. And I love you, but I don't love you as much as I love your sister. So you get this one. You get SATA RAID.
Oh, so it's really, you're the cheapo.
All I said was you were one of the cheapest people I've met. I didn't say you were the cheapest people I am. I'm down there.
You're very much down there. This is why we get along.
So these are your SSDs. They are fine.
This is what I remember it looking like.
Yeah, the BX500s, 1 terabyte each, that'll give you a terabyte of total storage. But we can't install them now because these don't install on the motherboard like the fancy new ones. Side note, we installed Windows 11 on these, not necessarily just because it's the latest, but because it's gonna have the longest term support and because it's crucial. It's a joke, get it? It's crucial for the best multi-monitor and HDR support because you're gonna have 2 monitors and one of them is gonna be HDR. That thing looks frickin' amazing. Every single pixel is a dimming zone. So if you have a super bright object next to a super dark one, you won't notice it until you're watching YouTube videos or whatever and you come across something with HDR, it looks amazing. We'll look at it later.
Esther, what did you do after NCIX and what are you doing now?
Some of you that have stayed following me, thank you, do know I got into design. And this was probably one of my first gigs. You guys let me design all your sets here when you first started.
We did, so all those sets you guys complained looked too set-like and not enough like a shabby house that we're filming in.
If I got shabby house, I could have done shabby house. If you want to follow me, you can do that. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Esther McAweechek. Look me up.
Have we sent you the screwdriver yet? Do you even have one of these?
I do not.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
For me.
I know.
Okay, so you want to use the Neuralink. Whoa, so fast. And then just tighten it up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's tight enough. Hey, at least we got you a water bottle. LTTstore.com.
You're not that cheap.
Thermal compound. Now, you're probably wondering why we went with air cooling rather than water cooling.
I was.
Were you?
No.
Well, it's more reliable. We're gonna install 2 fans on this tower cooler that is way over spec for this CPU. One of those fans would have done a perfectly good job, and the reason is I'm miming the answer. In case one of the fans dies.
Esther, is it true that you helped Riley get a job at NCIX? And if so, how did you know Riley beforehand?
We went to high school together. We ran into each other at a, I think, Movember party. He had a full-on mustache.
What were you doing at a Movember party?
I also had a mustache. At that time, I needed some help. I needed some interns. And
So you thought, wow.
he would be a great intern.
You could be exploited.
I did, and sure enough, we exploited him.
NCIX was good at that. You still gotta put the heatsink on. Wow,
This is always the part where everyone's like, okay,
yeah.
just calm down. A little piece. Like,
Oh, okay.
Should I do
You wanna
my
pull back
initials?
on the plunger a little bit so it stops?
Is it supposed to go in?
Oh yeah.
Am I
more
getting
burning.
a new case?
Yeah, you're getting a new case. Let's have a look. No, that's it. Stop.
More surprises.
Every surprise spoiled today.
Well, look at where you put it.
I didn't put it there. Okay, this is
Come on, guy.
the torrent something or other from Fractal Design.
Oh, look at this. I can actually see when it gets dirty.
Yeah, because that was the problem.
That was the problem.
The problem
I
was you
see
couldn't
it.
see that it was dirty. Yeah.
This is a beautiful case.
I know. Look at this baby go. Giant
Look at that.
fan in the front. That will
I
blow
will need that.
so much air through the caked on dust on the filter in front of it. That's how long it takes to get the filter out and clean it. That fast, you're still not gonna do it.
I will call you when it needs to get done.
Now it's time to install some components in here. Why don't we do the power supply? The ROG Thor 850 watt Platinum is super efficient, covered in RGB, built by a very reputable OEM, and it comes with a 10-year warranty. So you heard it from them.
There you go, 10 years. That'll
Yeah.
last me another 10 years before you're inviting me on set again. If you're still around, because you are old.
Wait, why am I doing this again? No.
I have this effect on people. Okay, I'll unbox it too. I gotta see where I'm. Oh yes, we're doing
I
it
get
this
it.
way.
It's the Linux strategy.
What is
You
what
don't
I do?
ask people how to do it, you post incorrect information, and then you wait for them to correct you. See, she tries to open the box in the worst possible, never was gonna work way, so that someone will leap to her rescue. I saw you do it!
You just can't stand me doing it wrong. Should I shake it, like, so it falls out of the box?
Here, let me turn around the box
Showcasing.
before I can open it. It's like, I need to go to sleep tonight.
You know what else this box is good for?
Why am I doing this again? See, you just sit there.
Well, you didn't tell me I was supposed to do anything.
All right, power
We're here
supply
to-
goes in the case.
We're here to build a PC.
Yes.
Now you tell me.
You do need this one though.
Okay.
These two go in here. See, who needs therapy when you can just build a computer with your family members?
I'm having a blast. I was very excited to come today. Does this go through here?
Oh, heavens no. So the fan goes down.
Okay, and this goes out this way?
You know what? Sure. We could punch a hole here, and then we could put the cables back into the case like that.
Look, we're designing now.
She's doing it again.
What am I doing?
You built a computer before.
I know, but everything's different from 20 years ago. Ta-da.
Can you get a close-up of this?
Was that so wrong?
Oh yeah, it's very wrong. I know computers have changed a lot, but this is one thing you're gonna want to do kind of the same. The power supply goes at the back of the computer like that.
Esther, between yourself, Yvonne, and Linus, who is the ultimate Wii Sports champion?
I would say that I'm probably the golf champion.
Yeah, given she was a toddler at the time, it's
very impressive.
It's very impressive. How are you so bad at this? Look at this.
It's been a very long time.
Serenity now.
Insanity later.
That's a reference she wouldn't get though, because she's
too
very
young.
Well, he was a comedian who went out with someone about your age.
I was gonna say that.
I'm used to drills. Give me a drill, I'll drill it in.
She's too good for the LTT store screwdriver. She wants a drill.
Give me a bit. That is a very small bit.
Linus is very sensitive about the size of his tech tip, okay?
I remember doing a big chalking for you right here.
Oh yeah, that's right, on the
You
whiteboard.
replaced me with this fancy thing.
Well, the problem is that we don't have anyone else who can draw. We just left it like that forever. And then we accidentally scuffed it at some point, and we were like, can anybody draw? And the answer was no. It's like having a window to that
Look,
phallic monument. Thanks,
you're
America.
traveling places already.
Esther, Linus told us his favorite story about you with the veggie sub and everything. Do you have a favorite story about him?
That is your favorite story?
That is actually my favorite story. I tell it regularly.
Can you not?
It's so funny.
Favorite story about Linus?
You can put it in the motherboard while you think about it.
Yeah.
Wow. That is as big a cooler as we could possibly put in here. I am loving it. Let's go ahead and get some stuff plugged in now. This is a real challenge though. These two have to stay together and then they have to plug in down there.
Okay.
I'll be really impressed.
If I can get it in.
You know what though? You know why they had women actually make all of the memory for the Saturn V rocket computer? Because it was hand woven and they like had way better dexterity. Wow! That is a really tough he couldn't have done it.
Piano fingers.
This is how XQC broke his computer, plugging in this one.
You're not even gonna tell me where to plug it in?
Nice. Officially better computer builder than Felix.
Woohoo!
This is the part that defeats many first-time builders.
I'm not a first-time builder though. First time in like 40 years.
Go ahead and plug these in. Only the LEDs are directionally sensitive. Wow, you got this right.
Why are you so impressed? I am a pro.
Because nobody gets this right.
It's only been 45 years. Like, this is so small. Sorry.
Well, those screws are never coming out again, so that's good. I confess, I screwed something up. We didn't get all these fans plugged in before we put the heatsink on. If you buy this case and this motherboard, you are definitely going to want to do that. Make sure the logo is however orientation you like it. No, I mean just the logo on the top. You don't care, just put
It's hard to even clip them on with it all the way in.
Remember, I'm never gonna open this up again.
We got this.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, I like his advice. He always gives good advice. Like, we would not be doing this right now.
What did he recommend to my sister? Like a $600 keyboard?
No, I didn't. I said, hey, you can get a nice one for like a couple $100, and you're the one that's like, oh, he's got the expensive one at his desk. Show her that one. Show her that one. So I did, and she liked it. That's not my fault.
Are your hands getting tired?
No, I'm good. Are you doing okay over there? Why are you?
So.
Why are you using your hand to put in a screw? There's a screwdriver right in your armpit. See, this clip is right up against the power supply shroud here, so it's really hard to get it on. Thankfully, you're not the only hoe around here. I happen to be a fairly experienced hooker.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of
You really do belong to this family.
Yeah.
Esther, speaking of memories, have you thought up a favorite memory of Linus?
She can't think of one good memory.
No.
No way.
We actually had 2 anime, one requested by Joey and one requested by you over at Patreon, which we do, I think, like this once a month. So if you want to get your request now for the next anime club, you can go to patreon.com/trashtaste and decide our fate over what we are watching.
You can also watch us reacting to the shows that we're going to talk about as well in its entirety.
Yes, we actually watch both of these on the Trash Taste sets, which I feel like brings the banter a lot more.
It does.
Yeah. I feel like we need to do that more often.
Yeah.
You know, one of these shows I would not want to have watched alone.
No. No.
Or had my browser history connected to it.
Yes. Yeah.
On my ISP now. So I'm glad we watched it here in the office.
Yeah. Yes. So the 2 shows that we watched was suggested by you over the Patreon. Is Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 to 26. We watched 4 episodes of that. And we also watched Kite, which was requested by Joey. Because he wanted to get us on the same list as he is, apparently.
He wants to get us deported from the country.
Which was requested by Joey. Because he wanted to get us on the same list as he is, apparently.
He wants to get us deported from the country, which is like the most banned anime ever.
Yes, technically speaking.
Yeah.
Yippee. Yeah, I heard you guys had never seen it before, and I was like, well, you have to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd known about it and I'd heard about it because Kite is, I'd say, infamous. And it is an anime that, you know, a lot of people, if you grew up watching the kind of like 80s, 90s OVA boom, you would have come across Kite.
Yeah, I'd say it's one of the most like namesake-wise, probably one of the most well-known OVAs from the 90s.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
I did not know it came out that late.
Yeah.
Because watching it now and seeing some of the content in that, I was like, yo, this is some grungy late 80s, early 90s metal shit. And I was like, this came out in 1998?
Yep.
This came out in Cowboy Bebop era?
Yeah.
It's just,
legit.
I was like, okay, we must be on the tail end of this stuff then, because yeah, I did not know that this came out just before I became an anime fan, basically. But it comes from a pretty, is he a famous director or not?
I don't believe so. I believe he's like a veteran of the game.
But he is pretty well known in some circles.
He is, yes.
And also the reason why we even started talking about this anime and why it came up was because we're in a bar and this guy was just playing this anime that looked insane. And I asked the guy, I was like, what is that anime? He's like, oh, it's Kite. And I was like, dude, this shit looks crazy. And then Pete read the wiki, and then he put his phone down and he goes, great, now I'm depressed.
Yes, this is a very depressing. So this is technically a 2-episode OVA, which came out in the late 90s. And as the name suggests, it is technically speaking one of the most banned anime / hentai. I made a video on this.
Why is it banned, Joey? Why is it banned?
Well, okay, so it's on Crunchyroll though, right?
Yes, but I believe it's the non-director's cut.
I'm guessing what I saw, we watched the director's cut?
We watched the director's cut. We watched the uncensored version.
I like how there's one theme, and the theme is gore.
I mean, they're not wrong. Yeah, so this came out in the late 90s, and there are some scenes which we'll maybe touch upon in this episode, where it basically, when it came over to the West, because this was around the time where a lot of the anime started slowly kind of migrating over to the West to be released in the West. This is one of the few anime where a lot of countries, like the US and a lot of Europe, was just like, maybe we shouldn't show all of this.
Yeah.
Can we see the list of countries where it was banned as well? I'm just curious. Why we keep talking about it?
Yeah, I believe it was completely banned in the US.
So the director's cut is 15 minutes more, and I want to remind you that it's only like 50 minutes. So it's like, and I still feel like in that 50 minutes that we watched, I had a lot of questions still.
Yep.
So it was banned in Norway, the United States. Yeah, basically it's most of the United States and most of Europe, I believe.
Fair enough. And I gotta say, understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yep. Understandable.
Yep.
But essentially the plot. Do you guys want to explain the plot of this?
Fucking hell.
I've talked about it to death already, so.
So like, you know,
it's a pretty simple plot.
It's pretty, yeah.
It's basically John Wick, isn't it?
Well, it's basically a couple of key John Wick features.
Yeah.
A couple of differences. I mean, I forgot how it opens up. It opens up, and this girl is getting, who looks quite young, is kind of getting touched at this elevator.
I forgot about that cold open.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, I don't like this. And then this woman's kind of in the elevator being like, you're a disgusting pig. Stop touching this.
She's playing Stellasaura. Which one is that game? Alright, let's do this. Let's switch this. I feel like people cheat it up. Hey, what's that handsome mother? Oh, we're engaged. Oh, baby. Where's the card? There you are. No, not enough items. Uh-oh. Whoa, what's this?
I'll go really quickly through them.
7 hours ago. 7 hours ago. OMG, OMG. We're back? We're back? Are we back?
It's because I don't want to talk about this, and I want to talk about how I don't want to talk about it anymore. We talked about Edmonton, Alberta last week, right? And the whole point of the story was that Edmonton, Alberta is a remote place to live. We made the classic mistake, though, of mentioning the goddamn temperature in Edmonton, Alberta. So many fucking comments about people saying, you think that's cold, -20. Can we just settle this?
Come back in February.
Here's what I want to do. I want to have an event where we just figure out who's the fucking coldest so we can all shut up about it. We can have a press conference afterwards that's just a guy in a block of ice with his head sticking out of the top, and he goes, this isn't even that bad. I'm wearing shorts right now. We put a crown on that fucking guy, and then we all shut up. He's the king of cold. If people take it as a point of pride, it's like you're just saying how terrible it is where you live. If it's like -60 where you are, don't live there. Take a clue from the rest of the environment. Nothing else is living there. There's no goddamn plants or anything else, so fuck off. Don't want to hear about temperature anymore. Done with it.
Animated from Morning Sun. No way. He's talked about that before. Nugget.
Jackson, I need that quarterly report in my office in 5 minutes. Just finishing it now. Excellent. Oh man, my boss is gonna flip when he sees this. It was our best quarter yet. Jackson, I need that.
Oh yeah, quarterly report. Where? Oh yeah, I caught this much subscriptions. Where's promotions? Hold on, nobody left my subscriptions. That's personal. Because people I really like. Here. Let's check out the dash of the video.
敵の残骸を引き砕いていけ。
23 hours ago.
Hello everyone. Oh, webcam. Oh, hi guys. It's been a while, so hopefully you guys didn't miss me. Today we got a rerun event, and a big one at that. It is Light Chasing Sea of Stars, my favorite JRPG. But I played it though. Rerun, which is a great event because currently we have Chapter 16 as our end-game content, and a lot of things here are very, very good for Chapter 16. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about this event. First thing is first, I recall this event being okay to farm. I don't think it's like crazy. These bad boys here, they're okay anti-air. Like, there's so much better anti-air these days, but Hellcats though, they're alright. They're alright. Flasher though, Flasher is a very good submarine. I highly recommend you guys get her because submarines are now important for Chapter 16, and Flasher is a very, very good submarine combined with the yellow one, aquafish, something like that, and I-404. So that combo is very, very good. So if you guys can farm for her, you're not gonna regret it. Now, as for the shop rewards, we got the Guam gun out once again. This is a very, very good pickup, so I highly recommend you guys get this for your second one if you guys haven't yet. Also, we saw how powerful Laffy 2 has been in Chapter 16.
Yeah, she's pretty
she
strong.
is out
she
as of right now.
Weapon.
So if you guys don't have her now, now's the time to get her because she is a very, very good ship to have at endgame. Campaign, disgustingly good at Chapter 14, disgustingly good at Chapter 16. This is a ship that you really want to get if you're any kind of player. It's basically a must-have. Highly recommend you guys get her. Now, everything else though is up to you guys. More pull tickets is good too. This right here, I gave it to cow pens, I think. So it's a very solid pickup for cow pens if you guys have her. Everything else though is up to your discretion. DR pens go up to DR6 here, so keep that in mind. Cog arrays, the usual stuff. So get farming. You guys get 1 week for this event, so honestly, and in my opinion, there's a lot of good stuff here. I highly recommend you guys farm a lot for this past week because it's gonna be quite a lot to buy out. I need to farm this a lot too, actually. Now that I think about it, I actually gotta farm a lot as well too, because I need a lot of points to buy a lot of stuff I need from this shop. All right. Also, I believe it's the first rerun of a WR event. So, not only do you guys gotta grind a lot, you guys gotta grind for a UR ship as well too. Laffy 2 is a big pickup here. So again, it's our first WR ship rerun, and I highly recommend you guys get Laffy 2. It's a must-have essentially. Now, as for the gacha pulls, Guam is very, very good here. Flasher is also very good here, but Guam is a very good ship for chapters 15 and 16, so I highly recommend if you guys don't have her, get her for endgame pushers. You're gonna need it. It's gonna help you out a lot. Okay. Now, as for milestone rewards, I believe it's going to be 50 something K, but it's a rerun, so probably 35K. 35K. Here it is. 35K is what you guys want. Get this for the gold plates. I need so much gold plates now. I burned so many gold plates during the chapter 16 fiasco, so highly recommend you guys get these. All right.
Yes.
So farm a lot. You guys are gonna be here for quite some time. I'm probably gonna farm a lot too, actually. Now that I think about it, I need a lot from this shop. So yeah, farm. It's a good event, guys. One of the best ones in the game. And yeah, thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. As always. Peace out.
魚雷はまだですか。ちょっとなら持ちこたえられます。これでいいの？これでいいの？綺麗に片付けます。装填完了。アントン、ブルーノ。
After Reddit's excellent work selecting the LG Wing as my daily driver phone, we decided to ask for their help again? Oh, but this time, thankfully, it's not for me. You see, I need to build a PC for my boss, something worthy of the CEO of Linus Media Group, Tom. Linus's face all over everything? No. Ooh, the all-chrome and gold PC. I like the way you guys think. And so did Seasonic, who is sponsoring today's video. We're going to be using their Focus PX850 power supply, the same one that we trust for our commoner work machines. And we're going to be powering the most blinged out, shiny system possible. But why did it take so long to start the build, you ask? Well, because we were waiting for a one-of-one case to arrive, which I've been told absolutely needs the white glove treatment. Oh my god! Funnily enough, we were actually introduced to Sinister Cases by Terran himself when he emailed me their website and was like, hey, these look pretty cool. What he probably had in mind was that we would unbox it on Short Circuit or something, but he must be new here. We reached out to them and they were excited to not only send us the first unit made out of 7075 aluminum off their 5-axis mill, giving it this super high polished look, but they even went the extra mile and engraved it with his name so that he can get rid of that tacky paper name tag that all the commoners have to have. Now, if I had to critique the product, I would say more impractical and the packaging could definitely be better, but come on guys, let's be real. This is more of an art piece than it is a regular computer case anyway, and Jordan from Sinister does say that they're working on the packaging, so let's get to building. Or rather, unbuilding. You see, the reason that we told you guys that we didn't want any hardware suggestions was that we plan to actually deploy this thing, so it needs to use our validated hardware, meaning it's time to prep Mr. Tong's PC for surgery. This is a great opportunity then to talk about what we use on a daily basis, starting with our CPU, the Intel Core i5-12600K. Yeah, it's a couple of generations old, but it's got 6 P cores and 4 E cores, making it totally overkill for email, spreadsheets, whatever it is a CPU does. So this stays, but the cooler has got to go. Why, you might ask? I mean, that's a fair question. The Noctua NHU14S is chromish already, but the Ice Block XPX Pro Aurora from AlphaCool is far chromier. Everything else on our Asus ProArt Z690 creator board is staying the same, including our 32 gigs of Trident Z5 DDR5 and our 1 terabyte Crucial P5 Plus drive. Honestly, I would actually downgrade that SSD if there wasn't a performance penalty, because it has been company policy for a very long time that all data gets backed up to our redundant network storage, since local storage is how data gets misplaced or lost. Now, it's time to actually assemble our case.
Using these things, we can mount our GPU, our radiator, and more to the back of the backplate on our case, which has 42 different mounting holes, allowing us to arrange our PC in a variety of cool, different exploded configurations.
Now, 7075 aluminum is a lightweight, strong material that's been used in the aerospace industry and in military applications that allows us to mount heavy components on these tiny little arms. It also happens to attract fingerprints like an absolute so we need to give it a thorough wipe down before we give it to the big boss.
We don't want him mad.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
That's why NCIX is under. No, I'm just joking.
Stop laughing. My question now is, how does this thing actually go together? Because it's not obvious.
No, thankfully Sinister on the website has instructions for each individual part, as well as the case as a whole.
The case as a whole? I thought it was a frame.
We'll just follow the instructions. It's only like 100 pages long.
What?
I actually don't know how long it is, but with all of the parts combined, there's definitely 100 pages.
Every single surface of what I assume is a foot has its own individual peel on it. This case is sinister.
Oh my God.
You better carry around a glove and a baseball with you if you're gonna have this thing in the back of your car.
You want to take a look at that one.
Damn.
I can't wait till we hire a second Terran Tong, and we need to get a second one of these. How many people are named Terran in the world?
Yeah, not many.
Oh, really? I feel like it's a common name.
Jesus is a common name. Terran is definitely not.
Would you say that more people in the world are named Jesus than Terran?
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
What do you mean, would I say?
Isn't like there only one?
Wait. Oh, dude. Really precise laser.
Oh, that's not a laser.
Oh. That is no way.
Hold on, let me.
That's an engraving bit in the mill.
Oh. Well, that explains why it looks so good.
Okay, let's try it now.
Fit though. Do I even need screws? Look at this.
That's pretty crazy.
That's how much wiggle there is. Barely even make out the seam.
Step 2 is the other leg.
All right.
And you need these plugs.
So what's in that bag? Nothing but plugs.
And this goes on top of there.
Ah, yeah, okay. I see it.
And then we do 2 more of those screws again.
Really?
What? Oh, sorry, I forgot to screw you. There you go. Step 3, motherboard mount.
Yes. Oh, so this goes on only one way.
Correct.
Screw me.
Any day.
Do you think I could hang from this case?
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
The next step says it's the GPU, but we don't have to do that because that's where these arms come in and we can put it anywhere along. So we could mount the motherboard next.
Okay. Them some tall standoff boys. Also, only 8?
You can't have the center one.
Ha! Oh. Well, that worked out. Okay, never mind. It happens to be exactly the same size as the socket for the screwdriver. And for a limited time, you can get 20% off your own ratcheting screwdriver in this fun retro gaming colorway. All you've got to do is purchase through the YouTube shopping tag here on this video. There's a limited number of these discounts available though, so don't wait. That looks gorgeous. Oh wow, we went push-pull. Considering the pedestrian hardware he's running, that's pretty overkill.
The next step is the power button. And that's where any one of these holes can come in. Where do you want to mount the power button?
I mean, it could be here.
Sure.
Or it could be here.
Sure.
Where does this go?
I guess we should plan our loop order.
We could just have fun with it.
Sure.
Alex could mount it wherever he likes.
Where would you like it? I'm so down. So because of these arms, they have the, I don't even know, like 12, 14 different mini holes around the main hole. You use these tiny little pins that Alex is putting in, and that's how you can actually adjust it so you can have like several different angles while still keeping it locked in position.
That is crazy. For the power supply, this case takes a similar approach to some mini ITX cases, putting it behind the motherboard so the octopus of cables coming out of it is relatively hidden. And for our build, we'll be using the PX850 from Seasonic, who is our sponsor for the video today. These have been super reliable in our deployments, and they come with a 10-year warranty. And thanks to the modular interface, we can pair it with custom-length silver cables like these ones from CableMod, which is a pretty necessary step here since this case clearly lacks anywhere to hide the cables that do have to wrap around to the front. A consideration, I saw you guys kind of sizing up this side for the reservoir.
Yes.
She's a little imba right now. What are the odds you want to put that over there?
Sure.
It's just an idea.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Now, normally one of the cables we'd need is a 12-volt high power connector for our super fast GPU, except our standardized machines use RTX 3050s, which not only don't need a high power connector, they don't even need liquid cooling, but come on, leaving this air cooled would just be embarrassing. That's why we took to AliExpress to find, was this the one 3050 block on the market? This is from Bixby, who apparently wasn't bothered by the fact that you'd be far better off just spending this money on a better GPU. What a freaking waste. Hopefully Terran doesn't have to go all tech industry layoffs on us to cover the cost. Before I get the block on this thing, what are we thinking in terms of location? Freaking like, I don't know, out here or what?
I think it's gonna be wherever we can hide the riser the nicest.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to hide it. Where are you going?
Well, to the,
come on over here.
Oh my god, that looks so bad. No.
Put it in the top line.
Oh my god. Then it's gonna cover all of this.
See?
I think that one looks pretty good.
And realistically, do we need all X16 PCIe lanes? It's a 3050. Where do you want that?
I kind of want it right where the power button is.
Oh, did anyone ever actually verify that this fits on here? This is a 3060 block.
I told them to
Oh. A moment, please.
Yeah,
Wait.
there you go.
Oh.
You just don't know how to put a block on.
It actually is sitting really far above the die, though. Maybe it just needs to be mashed on.
Yeah.
It's time for our PTM 7950 phase change thermal pad, available at lttstore.com. This is super cool. It's a thermal pad that performs outstanding, even compared to pastes, and probably the best thing about it is its endurance. This is more of a commercial grade product from Honeywell that's designed for very, very long-term applications. Hey guys.
Yo, what's up?
Remember how I said that this does fit after all?
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's one surface mount component here that is just a quarter of a millimeter off. See that?
Yeah. I have a solution.
Oh, you just want to cut off the block? Yeah, I mean, that's not the sealed part, sure.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
You won't see it.
I've done worse. Yeah, buddy! Okay, what kind of angle vibe are you feeling here?
It's gonna have to go on the front there.
Oh, yep. Okay, so kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That looks amazing.
How the shit are we going to get these tubes done?
With a whole bunch of these guys.
Oh, we're gonna cheat.
Just heaps of those.
Oh, I love it.
Maybe it lines up now. Look at that. It only took 4 adapters.
Don't tell the people, they don't know this. While they work on that, I'll be fixing Elijah's ugly cable management.
It's fine.
It's not fine. It's, you'll get fined.
What? It's fine.
Wait, are you allowed to use power tools?
Yeah, you've let me use power tools before.
Is he allowed to use power tools?
Oh my god! My hand is very vibrating.
How forever is this build?
Theoretically, forever.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Because I'm about to do some stuff.
Oh my god.
90 degrees, just already in the tube. Awesome. This has been really fast.
Yeah, is that a thing in plastic tubes as well?
I think so.
Yeah, you can buy pre-bent ones.
We've just never done it because we were like, oh, that's for cowards.
Man, I've had my nose so close to it that I haven't been able to appreciate how it's shaping up. This is awesome.
This is very pretty.
Wouldn't pay that much for it, but as a gift, certainly makes a statement. Please don't fire me. That's the statement, right?
Why'd you glue this piece? It's like $70 US.
This one little arm is $70?
Something like that, yeah. And this plate is like $200 US.
For the machine time involved, that's not even outlandish.
Yeah.
Yes, it's expensive. No, it's not overpriced. We've had this conversation before.
LTDstore.com. Got him.
Also, by the way, Elijah, your tube wasn't in on either end.
What? Yeah, it was.
There's 2 O-rings. You need to be in the second one too.
Can we cut that, editor?
Am I missing something here, boys?
Something's leaking.
Oh. We missed a stopper in the rad.
You okay over there, bud?
I'm just looking for a C13. It's only an 850 watt. I don't need a C19.
It's a good 850 watt though.
Oh yeah, Seasonic?
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh yeah, we haven't really shouted out Seasonic much. Seasonic, good. You think we want to re-cable manage this when some power supply dies? No, that's why we choose Seasonic.
This is the weirdest way to plug in a display I've ever.
It's like you're plugging into the monitor.
Yeah.
It's the monitor experience.
Holy.
Man, I can't wait for him to see this. And the chair.
I think it was $1,000 US.
Oh.
We got $100 off though. We sweet talked them.
All right, power it.
Oh my god. This looks so sick.
That flow rate, not super high. It's a lot of tubes, a lot of bends.
A lot of elevation change.
Hey! All right, okay.
Let's go.
Can't take that for granted, guys. I can't wait to see the look on his face.
This is sick.
Oh my god, why is there people in here?
Wait, who put the...
Yeah, who
Why does it say Pope?
I want to do a few little upgrades to it to surprise both Karen, but also Elijah, who's the writer of this video.
Am I gonna get like an in-house barber?
Well, no, it's your gold throne for a CEO.
Yeah.
It's worthy of a CEO.
It's a throne. We spent $1,000 of company money on it. Why don't you have a seat?
It's in really good condition.
Oh. Did you just put a fingerprint?
I tried polish.
That was painstakingly polished by your servant.
Does this hurt?
It weighs 150 pounds.
Comfortable? Oh my god, it has a built-in footrest? Oh, it swivels?
I swear to god, this is not a barber chair?
It is a barber chair.
Yeah, it's a barber chair. You know, with the complexity of your haircut that you probably do yourself, we felt it was appropriate.
Excuse me, my wife is talking about my wife?
No.
I've never met her.
Oh, she's great.
You got your chrome keyboard?
Yeah.
There are fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, I tried wiping it. It's not coming off.
Also, man, are these are not actually made of wood.
Yes, they are.
They are not.
Yes, they are.
They're not.
It says on their website.
This is not made of copper.
It says on their website.
Oh, wait, it's really heavy.
Yes. These 16 keycaps were like $200 US.
You haven't even looked at the computer yet. Ooh. So you can see there's engravings.
Oh, wow. Oh, is it LTP?
Yeah, but hold on, you gotta look at the other side. You gotta look at the other side.
Is it me on the wall?
Hold on. Thankfully.
Oh, 101. That's super sweet. Did we do that in test or do we like engrave everything?
Sinister Cases did it for us.
You need to thank those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Super awesome.
Can you figure out how to turn it on? You got it here. You can stand up. Here, hold on a moment.
Sorry, this is
oh my god, it's so heavy.
Yeah. If we cut off both of those, we can put this in the washer.
So
we have a gold before. No.
I guarantee you there's something that you haven't noticed about this yet. That is metal tubing.
Uh-huh.
Because the theme of the build is chrome and gold.
Chrome and gold.
Yeah. That was what Reddit felt was CEO themed.
Doing Mad Max.
Yeah.
Which is tiny.
Yeah. Angry Terran is what, not Mad Max. Are you gonna try and find the power button? Yeah, that's a PCIe riser. It's been a while since he's worked in the computer review industry.
No, I switched PCI riser. The I/O breakouts are here, so it has to be tight here. Duh. I see Bubbles in the loop. Who?
I blame Elijah. Okay, try it out. Try it out. Take it for a test drive. Oh, we should probably help him move the chair again.
That's all right. I can...
No, we can. No. That CEOs don't move their own chair.
Oh,
there we go.
Anything for our CEO.
This is awesome that it has none of the things I need for work, but it has.
Well, we've got your LinkedIn here.
You want to boot up a game? We got Rocket League, Doom, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you can play Cyberpunk.
I can play Cyberpunk. This doesn't run really well on my computer.
No, it doesn't. And this is the exact same hardware you had before. It's just prettier. Okay, game crashed.
Do you think this is a bad example? Our CEO gaming at work?
Probably.
How many likes do we need to get on this video to sell that as a poster?
Oh, we should stock this as LTKeystore.com.
Yeah, like how many? Like 100,000 likes? Sure, let's do it.
We should do this kind of photo for all our dark parts of our
Capture both the haters and the lovers. Elijah, we never told him the price.
I don't know the exact because each piece we used is slightly different price depending on what you get. I'll add the total here.
And let's react to it. Whoa! You work at a YouTube company now. You gotta react.
A PC worthy of a CEO.
Truly worthy. I bought this Windows laptop from the Amazon Renewed store for $54. This one right here is a custom-built, top-of-the-line gaming PC for $5,000, and my friends, that is far from the most expensive machine we've got. But just because a system costs 10, 100, 1,000 times as much, does that really make it that much better? We're gonna take a look inside these systems, test them, and game on them to see what your hard-earned cash can buy at these drastically different price points. Starting with what I got for $50. Look at this thing.
I don't know if you're supposed to do that.
And like, oh, look at the screen. Like it's got this segue to our sponsor.
Ugreen. Their Nexode Pro 100 watt is compact and powerful, being able to charge 3 devices at the same time. Whether it tags along with you during your travels or stays plugged in your wall at home, you'll first have to pick one up using the link in our description.
Okay, the Lenovo 100E only has a dual-core processor, just 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it doesn't even have a full HD screen, but aside from a little bit of shmoo that's still on it from the refurbishing process, I mean, it's a pretty usable little machine.
Except it's not what we ordered.
Really?
I don't think, anyways. I was looking at the product page.
That's a completely different computer.
I think this is like the 2nd generation one.
It doesn't support touch gestures. You can't scroll with 2 fingers?
No.
She's dropping frames.
100% of your CPU being used by system interrupts.
This is a completely different computer.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have the same processor.
I mean, it has 2 extra cores, so like the multi-core performance is better, but the single-threaded is quite a bit worse. It's like 25% worse.
Which matters a lot on these super underpowered machines, because a lot of what you'll see when you open up Task Manager and you do anything on a computer like this, watch, I'm gonna open up Chrome, is, see that? Your CPU is gonna spike to 100%. So having a few cores that turbo faster actually makes for a noticeably more responsive experience.
It's eMMC, it's not a, like a SATA SSD.
Right.
Curiously, it actually shows up as an SD card in Task Manager. Why don't you try to play a 4K YouTube video? That's like, you know, I have a suite of tests that I want us to, you know, experience as a baseline on each of these machines, and 4K Crab Rave is one of them.
Okay, hold on a second, Jake.
Just give it a moment.
Hold on a second, no, hold on a second.
Look, that's mint.
No, it's really not.
It's fine. It's actually fine right now.
Oh,
There were some drop frames. Ooh, I can't tell if that's just the display. Mind you,
probably don't need to be streaming 4K videos on a screen like this.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we
Still
go.
like the same level of crust.
No, that's
well, don't try to multitask.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
You notice something weird about this?
There's like a skin on the bottom.
Yeah, why don't you peel it off? It's on the entire laptop, including the touchpad.
Oh, so whoever the student was who had this probably, because this is an educational model, did they skin it? You know what?
Maybe the school put it on because it got damaged, gave it to a new student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really smart way to mitigate that. When we were reacting to tech support gore, we saw some of what happens to these educational laptops, and putting a plain black skin on them would mean if someone were to scribble all over it, you just peel it off and throw a new one on. Imagine skinning this laptop. Between the vinyl and the labor involved, I think you just doubled the value of it.
Does it look like it got applied?
Yeah.
Day one?
Maybe day 3. Oh my God, are you rolling those? Glenn, come over here. Jake, check this out, So that's a screen, right? You know, that's what colors look like. That's what Minecraft looks like. If you want to get anywhere near that saturation, you got to get the darkness.
Oh, I gotta be shorter.
Yeah, you get, see what I'm talking about?
That
You
looks
get like
like
a
ass. What are you talking
Well,
about?
I know, but you get a little sliver of color saturation.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good, but it was also $50.
Yeah.
With Windows and a battery. If all you were doing was Google Docs, it would be fine.
Yeah.
And it's actually not the stupidest thing you could buy.
No, it's really not.
Considering the cost.
What's your next test?
Oh my God. Minecraft.
Nice.
So I installed a few mods that make Minecraft run better. Okay, so single player Minecraft, you're doing the chunk generation.
Yeah.
Local.
Yeah.
So if you're playing on a server, you might get a little bit better performance. This is with every setting at the absolute bare minimum. With sodium, which is a frame rate optimizing thing. With lithium, which is like optimizing the chunk stuff. With another thing that does chunk optimization. With another thing that does GPU frame time optimization.
Well, have you ever thought that maybe adding all those optimizations added overhead?
No.
Oh, this is rough, dude.
If you just vibe in one spot, 64 FPS, look at that.
Wow, not bad, not bad. Okay, but what happens if we move? Oh, 20. Hey, as long as we don't have to generate any chunks, you're right.
It's serviceable.
Yeah, it's chunky.
There are other games I want to try on the other computers, naturally. They don't launch on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you get a headshot, I will buy you lunch. If you kill somebody, I will buy you lunch.
Is this real?
So a headshot is
You don't-
lunches?
Sure. I'll give you 2 minutes, okay? How about that?
2 minutes?
Okay, you have 5 minutes then.
All right, 5 minutes.
Jesus. Did we load so long that we got kicked? Oh my God.
Okay. I'm dead. I didn't even get a chance to see anything.
It says 1 FPS, but I think it's actually a situation where you have like 0.5. Dude, there is no way.
I'm dead.
You're not.
I'm dead. It didn't even go to full brightness.
Oh, okay. This is a strat.
No.
Oh.
No, come on.
Yeah.
No! Dang it. Come on. Yeah, buddy, I got him. Let's go. 1 minute left.
You did technically get a headshot too.
I just got lunch, baby.
Damn it.
He's got the taste of defeat in his mouth right now. That's why he's all... Okay. It takes a little while to register that you've pressed the recording button, but hey, once you do it...
It didn't look that bad.
This actually looks perfectly fine. It's not very saturated. Oh, thanks for that. Real mature. It's not very saturated, but in fairness, that might be the screen. So maybe we can get a comparison from the editor.
Wait.
Here. The footage versus what it looks like on the screen, you know?
I have one more thing for you to try on this one because the rest of them are probably not worth it. This is a client for Olama, which allows you to run large language models.
Tell me how pretty I am in the form of a haiku.
Oh my God, okay. The page file is twice the size of the actual memory.
So I'm never gonna find out how pretty I am I?
No. Okay. Oh!
Rad!
Whoa! It output one word.
Rad!
That's not a haiku.
Well, you know what? I'm taking it.
Oh, radiance!
I kind of liked rad better.
Oh wow,
Whoa,
it's actually
it's like going now.
I think it's finally like loaded in.
Radiance like dawn.
Like dawn's light.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna get after us about how haikus are not about directly expressing beauty, but it's not gonna get the number of syllables right. Okay. She's done. Radiance like dawn's light, pretty as cherry blossoms bloom, beauty-descent.
Full of shit. I mean, your hair, you could maybe say, is radiant. It can compute for $50. It can play a YouTube video and Minecraft-ish.
Now we're moving up in the world. How is this a $500 gaming system? This case alone looks like it costs 120 bucks.
This is the new one from Fantex. It's the XT Pro, I believe? A lot of case for not a lot of money. Tempered glass, comes with a fan, looks decent. They do have an RGB version that's like twice the price. Don't buy that, buy this.
And the specs are pretty decent too. We get 6 Intel 12th Gen performance.
I'm out of space, so let's pull. ちょっと待って。Temple. Ole.
お主が指揮官。
高風。
おはよう。
We land.
こんにちは。
いらっしゃい。
わーい。
Ole.
第一駆逐隊。
神風。Oh. Sword. I'll just do enhance instead.
力が湧き出る感じって。
Okay, let's finish these. Technically a temple, okay?
あなたが指揮官。
Success. Success.
私はあの
Yoga.
場指揮官さん。
Oklahoma.
君はこの
And
感じ。
Pensacola. No URs. Finish our ships. Cool, and we did the missions. Daily missions completed. On to the next gacha game. At points.
毎度もう少しお買い上げ。
Battle. Baby raids. What's today? Friday? Got her. That's my wife.
従順ルイビル母校に到
Please need
着
a
しま
buddy
した
suit. Adorable. I love women with big. Come on. No story? I can't rent the outfits, I already own them. Just gonna wait. Oh, hey, nice. Did that. Did this. And then grant cognition. Actually, she looks like a nice waifu. We'll get her next. Oh, hey, a story? There was more story.
Core, 16 gigs of RAM, a Radeon 6600 GPU, and okay, that 500 watt thermal take power supply hasn't made it through the lab's gauntlet yet, but it's running.
Indeed. It's a little bit over the budget. You're looking at like $540. This is pretty much as good as it gets. Unless you're gonna buy a used GPU, which if you're spending this kind of money on a computer, you probably should.
You won't get a warranty, but you will get a lot more performance while that GPU is still working. Yeah. Of course, if you're gaming at 1080p, this might be all you need anyway. Let's take her for a spin.
Okay.
Wow, that loaded a lot faster.
Okay, so we still have the optimization mods to make it even playing field. And I have the settings in the absolute dumpster like on the laptop. It's at 1080p though, so this is higher resolution.
It's
press F3.
Butter smooth. 1800 frames per second.
Turn the settings up a little bit.
Yeah, I think we could afford to do that.
Fabulous. Wow, okay.
Wow, look at the world out there. She's struggling just a little bit.
To be fair, I wouldn't recommend running 16 render distance on like a local game.
That doesn't tell the entire story of the performance experience. In fact, you guys can probably even see the occasional hitch in our recording. And that's not because our GPU isn't fast enough to render this. It's rather because the chunks need to load occasionally and the whole system's like, play some Counter-Strike.
Hell yeah. It's quiet though.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. It's damn near silent.
Let's see you get a kill.
You just wait.
So this is fully maxed, 1080p. Is that it?
200 FPS isn't enough for you? I mean...
I don't know, I haven't played CS2 literally once.
This is so much better. Like not 100 times better like last time.
This is 100
This is
times better.
1,000 times better in terms of the experience.
I mean, you're standing right now. How did you just...
How the fuck did he not die?
You hit him in the shoulder.
I hit him in the neck.
No.
I'm sure it was the neck.
Editor, replay.
Dude, you can get so much gaming PC for around 500 bucks these days. This is great. All right, let's fight. Boom.
Why do you just 1080p, medium preset. You turned off motion blur.
Casual 80 FPS.
No upscaling. That was 100 right there.
Geez, this is great. 70 plus degrees on the CPU and 56 on the GPU.
I mean, hold on. We're only drawing like 40, 50 watts on the CPU.
Sure. That's efficiency, baby. We don't even have the front fans installed in the case. Let's see how our Haiku does.
SSD's ramping up, yeah. Okay.
Everything's being loaded.
Oh, wow.
Wow!
That is also
not a Haiku.
Stop it for a second and say that's not a Haiku. Is that a Haiku?
Nope.
It's closer than it was.
Either way, that for 10 times the budget, we are getting anywhere from 100 to 1,000 times the experience. And this is what we're talking about when we say bang for the buck or sweet spot from a value perspective. You should definitely save your pennies for a $500 PC if you can. The question now is it worth spending another 10 times as much and getting a $5,000 PC? Ah! My goodness, look at this thing.
$5,000!
But it looks the part, doesn't it?
It's one of those things where when you get to this class of performance, you kind of have to spend money on looks to get to this budget.
Wow!
Yeah. That's $300 US of fans.
We spent as much on cooling as we did on the entire other computer. By the time you put the AIO in there?
Definitely, yeah, more.
Easy.
Yeah. 6,400 mega transfers per second, dual 48 gig RAM sticks, 360 mil AIO with a screen on it.
And look, our 14900 KS works.
It's a K.
Here we go, and loaded. Oh,
It's
pretty good.
We've changed resolutions. We're now at 4K.
Boom. 800 frames per second. I'm still getting the occasional hiccup, but honestly, this is better than what we were running last time in terms of the playability of it. Like, I can notice a difference.
Then the $500 one?
Oh yeah. How is this even Minecraft?
I know, right? The crazy thing is if you don't run these shaders on stupid settings like we are, where this is the ultra preset for BSL shaders as they're called, the performance hit is not actually insane.
This is beautiful.
This is a lot.
And it's still running at 200 frames per second. This is awesome.
I adjusted the render distance down to 16.
Would you say that this is a 10 times better experience
than the last one? In Minecraft? No.
No. It's 5 times better if you don't waste money on $300 worth of fans.
Okay, hold on.
You could get pretty amazing performance for not quite 10 times the budget.
You can immediately slash $1,000 US off of this computer by just getting rid of the fans and buying a cheaper 4090.
You could probably drop another $100 with a cheaper motherboard.
Cheaper cooler, cheaper RAM. It's like a $500 US RAM kit.
Oh crap!
Oh my god. Oh, you didn't even get killed by that guy.
That sucked! Stop it, Jake! Stop that.
Consistently.
Did they go too far? That is, today we're checking in with Rei Onihime, seen here posting their reference sheet in mid-2024 and sporting a lot of pink in their design. This as they're preparing for their 2.0 as seen here, saying something's awakening, new lore, new outfit. Mew, the illustrator for this design, posting up this reference and saying outfit design for Pink Bear, receiving loads of affirmative replies, but also replies such as this, saying, hello Iron Mouse, alongside, this is just Iron Mouse. Some individuals even alleging that it was AI generated, this being pushed back on from other users, saying they're spamming some false, AI checker screenshots. The illustrator responding, I love Iron Mouse, but not every pink-haired character with horns is her. The design looks nothing like hers, and no one owns colors or horns. Your comments are unpleasant. Please think twice before commenting. Have a nice day. Other users responding with, the thing about this is everything Mouse has on this model is typical emo punk visual kei, whatever you want to call it. Mouse has so many models, it nearly feels like people who have a pink color palette can't wear similar typical styles. This VTuber responding to their illustrator and saying, don't let them get you down. There are no words that I can ever say to thank you for helping me bring this design to life. You are extremely talented and amazing at designing. I hope we can work together more in the future and create even more amazing things. Similarities between VTuber designs at the end of the day being within the eye of the beholder. This says today we have a very different case. Checking in here with Pachi, this being an illustrator, and recently posting this design, describing Pachi as thick and pudgy, but also in the top right there, including a direct reference to a now graduated VTuber. And even in the second page, once again, directly confirming that reference to this graduated VTuber. That not being Pachi, but Pochi. Pochi Wanmaru, formerly of Idol, this here being their first design with the agency. Idol now, of course, shifting over to being Chroma Shift, and this VTuber not having been part of the agency for some time now. This all bringing us over to Chromu, a weird pink thing streamer, replying directly to Pachi and saying, why are you using a retired design and name of a graduated Corpo VTuber? Pachi replying, please, I liked her design, I thought she was cute, and further, though I like to say I made my designs different enough, really the only thing I got was the hoodie, but even the color palette is different. Chromu pushing back here, saying, it's the same design and name, but you added a T to Pochi. Sure, you made her tan and gave gave her bigger boobs, it's still the exact same character. It's really rude to make this your own persona. Grimling Fangirl quote retweeting Chromo and saying, there's no way you're using your big audience to bully a small artist for being inspired by a basic dog hood. Nothing about this design is stolen. Adding, thought we left beaching about common design elements for VTubers in 2025. I'm going to defend my design mama here. The mean girl behavior is so gross. This user not exactly pointing out why they thought that ended in 2025. Others going even further, circling what they think is similar and not similar. This all as one individual who may know something about being Pochi Wanmaru, that being Finn at Effin Fox, self-described as the evilest Finnick Fox VTuber in the world, would post here, considering I am the one who did all my designs with Artist Mama's help, it does feel a little disrespectful to me and them and their work sometimes, especially with heavy inspiration or when it's a little too on the nose about it. But here's my 2 cents, I guess. If you're just making an OC for fun, it's harmless. Go for it. Doesn't hurt anyone. If you're going for branding or monetizing it in the same content creator sphere, regardless of the person or design being active or graduated, I'm gonna think you're weird for this and probs mute or block as it makes me uncomfy, but that's it. I move on. Don't fight people over it. Because at the end of the day, I got more stuff to worry about than online anime puppy girl number 102. Been there, done that. Keep in mind though, when you do things like this using a popular or well-known design, people will raise an eyebrow, talk behind the scenes, or avoid you. So I suggest not to do that thing. This as, at this time, those around Pachi have described this simply as an OC character and not intentions to become a VTuber. As next, we're phasing over to FaZe Connect, and further over to their JP branch, one of their 8 JP branch members being Kokoromo Memory. FaZe Connect Japan in the early morning hours posting this statement, 2 minutes later this being provided in English on the main FaZe Connect account. Reading, Kokoromo Memory will graduate from FaZe Connect on January 31st. She will be concluding her regular activities on both YouTube and Twitter. Kokoromo Memory debuted on January 28th, 2024. And, yes it says and, has been creating many memories and carving a path while being supported by many fans. After Memory's graduation, she will officially become a FaZe citizen. This term being
FaZe citizen,
semi-retired. All the while, we also have another cat tuber, that being Akami Karu app gets now for well over 2 weeks, simply reposting the same GIF over and over again, stating the Cleo Blink situation is crazy. As what has also been crazy was this slap from YouTube, remarking of one of Cleo's Total Warhammer 3 streams, YouTube age restricting this, saying there was X and nudity. Cleo responding, moving little men on a map gets the streaming platforms hot and bothered. The terminology hot and bothered further restricting this tweet on Twitter. The X platform demanding you log in just to see that tweet that we just showed you. Some good news for Cleo coming from Doki Bird, that as the bird would go ahead and raid into the historian. Cleo telling the raiders, if you guys like strategy games, you're welcome to stay. I may not match her energy, but I am a big fan because she is actually the reason I became a fan of VTubing and inevitably became one myself. Cleo also having a Doki Bird my beloved bot command, users in the know beginning to spam that in the chat. Cleo saying, guys, please stop. I added that early in my streaming career and never changed it because I thought, oh well, she won't ever see that. This all while one member of FaZe Connect may be leaving, another is soon joining, as on Saturday, January 17th at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, we at last have the long delayed, but now almost here, debut of Onion Abyss. All the while, we also have another cat tuber, that being Akami Karubi, now the star of her brand new manga, and also receiving a brand new figurine for Sega UFO Catchers. That's right, this figure now available in Sega Plaza Crane games. Kami here also saying today marks 5 years since we started streaming. Thank you all for your continued support. One reply of support coming from this VTuber saying happy 5th anniversary Karubi. I saw you say on your stream the other day that I'm an idiot. That coming by way of Hololive Japan's La Plus Darkness, a known brat tuber, seen striking a pose here in her brand new Hololive 7th Fest outfit. Nice. Unfortunately, this Hololive Japan member has been not only collabing with males, but even Niji Sanji talents. Ugh. Well, on the bright side, here we have LaPlus appearing in Risdom. That's R-I-S-D-O-M. This being part game, part educational app, often used to teach English. As here, you can complete this sentence, she's actually a blank person with either polite, beautiful, cute, or police. Also with Hololive Japan, we have Hajime, Todoroki Hajime, bringing out a brand new music video here for Dunk, and also teaming up with Best girl Robico for a January 17th release, that being for a cover of Mafia. Meanwhile, you can see Hajime alongside others in Hololive Device and an upcoming Shibuya pop-up shop launching on February 7th to the 15th at one Shibuya location and moving to other event spaces throughout February and March. And that's not all for Hololive Japan, as we also have Hosho Marine. Being a part of a big 2-day concert this weekend, the Hololive English account posting this last night, but then deleting it and never reposting it, saying of this third generation live concert event, here are the official hashtags for both days. Hosho Marine also taking time to release yet another cover song herself, while further with Hololive Japan, we have Inagami Korne. As mentioned in an earlier episode, performing narration herself for a cross-collaboration for the upcoming movie, 28 years later, The Bone Temple. But as it turns out, she also interviewed the writer and director. One reaction here was, the best was Alex Garland, the writer, grumpily going, "She's not a dog," and Danny Boyle, the director, appearing to look at him like he just committed a huge faux pas. Boyle being very much into the spirit of this VTuber, and Garland eventually warming up to the dog. This all while we also have the otaku ghost maid, Mint Phantom, known far and wide as an expert in Takanashi Kiara cosplay, and most notably recently teaming up with Oshi Spark. That being for the February 13th event from Minto with Love, a 3D jazz concert complete with live band and 2D VTuber guests. Oshi Spark posting, "Did you miss out on tickets for the From Minto with Love event? Good news, we're adding a second late night show at 11:30 p.m. Stay tuned for ticket information." This all the while we have the upcoming CarrierCon returning, that being for March 21st and 22nd, letting us know now haunting the decks of the USS Hornet Museum is a ghost maid, saying we are overjoyed to welcome aboard our first guest of honor for CarrierCon 2026, the one and only Mint Phantom. As lastly this week, we're returning back to the third dimension and Saraway, continuing to garner loads of interest for her new 3D tracking, one user remarking, "So much aura in this frame alone." As that one guy would give us this illustration alongside the quote of, "I showed you my gun, please respond." 2026 kicking off with loads of 3D VTuber demonstrations and tracked chairs. One of those as seen here by Azur, remarking, "How about more insane chair tracking showcases, pure immersion." Feline Entity here saying, "Vicon is being mentioned a lot again, and I would like to remind people of the man who has been getting the tracking system and has been streaming with it since last year." Azur here again with, "Have you ever seen tracking so good that you can intertwine your fingers?" Demonstrating the intertwining here, and confirming this is a combination of the 3D program Warudo and the Vicon tracking system. Warudo originally for Saraway tweeting out that this was also the combination that she was using until deleting that tweet for reasons unknown. Also gaining attention for their 3D is Cha-Cha, a guitarist VTuber, saying here of their setup that it is carefully fine-tuned and they have a new outfit remade with all the cloth physics included, plus a script to smooth out all the movements. It's all leading to demonstrations of upcoming tech, including Flux Pose. Those within the know saying to TBS, this is potentially one step even more fine-tuned than the current ReboCap systems that you're seeing demonstrated throughout X, featuring improved metal distortion corrections and a few other anchoring systems. Bachyoung saying, "If you don't have $50,000 to buy a full-blown 3D mocap setup, it's nice to remind you that XR Animator is a free alternative." So here we have one example of 3D from Mixie, gone horribly wrong.
Girl, we need to get you a camera helmet. No, listen, my camera helmet, my custom camera helmet, you know how much it was? It was only 20 bucks. Actually, not even 20 bucks, it was 15 bucks. So, I am over here having fun with my life. I'm getting my Taco Bell! Oh god. No. Hold on, I have to go pick up. Wait.
And another shameful display by Lazuli.
This is what I call a pro move.
Very cool display to in the darkness. You got an ultra rare accessory, darkness area.
Yeah.
As an update, we also have Toffee. This Red Panda VTuber teaming up with Ramels, who was in charge of Toffee's 3D model, and oh my! Okay, we can't show that, but let's turn over to Frikey, coming to us with, "So I tried to see if my motion capture could do the same as that girl who went to the toilet. Instead, my chat found something else."
Chia 50. Okay. Now that she's gone, we can execute the plan.
Oh, did that work? Your room is amazing. How did you know? Wait, did you see me walking with the rubble? Oh no! No, it's not messy. It's not messy. It's not messy at all. What do you mean? I cleaned my room like last year.
Reiki, after the 3D debut, posting one of the craziest projects I was able to work on, and it's all thanks to you. Further posting, I am so embarrassed. This is what you hear when you watch me because I don't save music in my VODs.
Let's get the party started! Hey! Yeah! Hey! DJ Frankie in the house. Are we ready to party, guys?
Cringe.
Are we ready?
No, I'm not ready. Time now, guys.
左、右、左、右、B、A、B、A。こうすればすぐクリアできるとお聞きしました。指揮官様、一度お試しになりますか
Okay, most of my characters. So yeah, sure. That's when it's efforts.
設定に基づいて普段とは違う顔も用意してきました。ご覧ください。冷たく軽蔑を兼ね備えたこの表情、デボンシャーの練習成果です。
What do I got?
設定に基づいて普段とは違う顔も用意してきました。ご覧ください。冷たく軽蔑を兼ね備えたこの表情、デボンシャーの練習成果です。おっしゃる通り、私に勝てば先に進める設定です。はい？なぜ頭を横に振るのですか？私を傷つけたくないって？左、右、左、右、B、A、B、A。こうすればすぐクリアできるとお聞きしました。指揮官様、 一度お試しになりますか？おっしゃる通り、私に勝てば先に進める設定です。はい？なぜ頭を横に振るのですか？私を傷つけたくないって。演技モードオン。図に乗るんじゃないわ。お前ごときが私に勝て。待って、今の技は一体。やだ、もうやめて。おっしゃる通り、私に勝てば先に進める設定です。はい？なぜ頭を横に振るのですか？私を傷つけたくないって。
No, you cannot. The haters were right.
What do we got here? We have 3 monitors. And I do really like the fact that this person, just for like maximum degeneracy, put their monitor in front of their window. Because I don't want Jesus to know that I'm looking at what I'm looking at on this computer. So he puts his monitor.
Commencing operation. This battle's finished. Moving on. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Time for class to begin. Don't worry, fully active. Clear through. Fire it well. Recharge the battery. Tell me this time for connection complete. Down, down, down. Time for class to begin. Fire it well! Tell me the time for class to begin. Pay attention in class. This is fast charging? Slow. Reloading. Tell me it's time for class to begin. Have to do some quick maintenance. I'm sorry. I'll have to leave the rest to you.
That was good. That
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. Done and dusted, old-timer!
I said I only wore this because of the mission. Don't get any weird ideas.
Yeah, let me catch my breath for a sec. Being around you like this, it's not good for my heart.
Your treasure, live back.